Welcome back, everyone. Welcome in. How are we all doing? Apologies, guys, for the length of time that's taken. I was in a meeting with the police, so yeah, just getting everything up and date, and hopefully allowing our first lot of inductions this weekend. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Already?
Fingers crossed. Already, how we doing, David? 3 months already. 3 months of Prime. Let's go, David. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How are we doing? How is everyone doing tonight on the Friday? What's our plans for the weekend? It is obviously a playoff weekend for everyone as well. And all the football fans out there, welcome in. Apologies, I'm a little bit late, but we do have first in Eloise. How we doing? Good to see you. Craig, good to see you. Liv, how we doing? David, Samuel, Assassin, Dino, Gibbsy, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Trigger Mike, RDB, how we doing? Good to see you. Mushroom, and Gibbsy's coming in with the tier 1. Let's go. Welcome in. Thank you so much, buddy. Smashing it already. Get into a good night. Let's I'll tell you what, we'll start off I know it's gone down slightly, so let's start our goal a little bit less, shall we? Let's go for 270. Let's bring that down to 270. See if we can get the goal of 270 for now, and see how we go from here. I'm good, thank you, Eloise. How we doing? Happy damn Friday, indeed. I finished this morning, and I'm now ready to go all weekend. I don't go back to work till Wednesday now, so loving life. Dino's giving out a gifted sub as well. Here he is. Dino with a 15 gifted sub, the absolute legend. Thank you so much, buddy. How are we doing? It's the sound of the police. We have Zach in TikTok. How we doing? Good to see you. Let's get going. How we doing, Poppy Pork? Ashley, every time I'm here, how we doing? Love it, so entertaining. Now, let's go, Ashley. How we doing? Welcome in. We are just waiting in a queue, everyone. We have a hype train. Guys, the hype train has started. Let's get that hype train on the screen. See what we can get on this hype train. Let's go. I love Deggy's coming in with his third sub. Let's go. Thank you so much. Evening, everyone. We're going off. We're Gibbsy's bringing it up to the 5th sub of the evening. Thank you so much, Gibbsy. How are we doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for the sub. Well done. Chips. Oi, Chips. How we doing? I can't get my words out. We're on a level 2 hype train. That's what's the main thing. Woody, how we doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're well. I have work at 12. Oh, no way. Hopefully that goes well for you. My app's in for allow list. Love that. Apps close for PD tomorrow lunchtime. If you have not applied for PD, why not? Get your app in. We've got over 100 applications for PD into United Gaming. And we're going to start bringing the first batch on this weekend. So make sure it is in if it's not already. The hype trains are here. Zach, how we doing? Good to see you. I love it. He's coming in with the 4th. Let's go. Thank you so much. We're up to 262 already. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. The 6th sub, we're not even started. We're not even 5 minutes in yet, and we're 6 subs in. Let's go. And we're on a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. How are we all doing then? So, what's all of our plans this weekend? I love Deggy's made it the 5th sub of the evening. Let's go. Thank you so much. I put my app in as not happy with NHS. That's fine. Trigger Mike, how are we doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're well. What's our plans? My plans are working. Ruby Gay's working from 12. We know that. What's everyone else's plans? Are we going to football this weekend, or what are we doing? Talk to me. Sorry, Deggy, my sub ran out. Minnie, absolutely fine. Don't worry. As long as you're here enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Drinks, what about you? Yeah, of course, drinks for me as well. Football weekend. It is the playoff semi-final first leg. So we are leaving at 10:30 in the morning. Lily Grace coming in with the follow. Thank you so much. We're leaving at 10:30 in the morning. Heading up to Sunderland. We'll be in Sunderland for about 3 o'clock. And then time to party with the football. Make sure we win the football. Come home. I'm going up to Sunderland tomorrow. And then 12 hours, or not even 12 hours later, I'll probably be home by 1 a.m. And then at 8 o'clock in the morning, we're driving down to Southampton to Peppa Pig World for my daughter's birthday. It is my daughter's 3rd birthday on Sunday, so we're taking her to Peppa Pig World for the night. Gibbsy's coming in with another gifted sub, making it to 15. Let's go, Gibbsy. Thank you so much, you absolute legend. Not far from me. Oh, nice. What, Sunderland or Southampton, Lily? Which one are you close to? Helping my mum out tomorrow and watching football on TV. Love that. Love that. Like to be at Salford, but they only gave us 500 tickets. Wow. 500. I suppose there was a little bit of complaining about that, wasn't there? Because Salford don't bring that many anyway. But if they've been told they only need to give them 500, then why give them any more? That's what I guess. Come on, Luton. Absolutely. I'm Newcastle. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've done Newcastle as well. We stayed in Gateshead. We stayed in Gateshead when I did Newcastle. Can't remember the actual place it was called now. But yeah, that was quite fun actually. Gateshead was good. And we went to the big mall in Gateshead. It's massive, isn't it? And it's got, what else has it got in it? You walk round, right in the centre, it's got like a, am I thinking of that, or is it Dubai that I'm thinking of now? It's got that. I swear it's got like a basketball court or an ice rink in the middle. And you got all the shops around the outside and stuff like that. That's Dubai. Okay, right, now I'm thinking, yeah, that's Dubai then. I knew it was either Dubai or it was thing, but how are we doing? Good to see you. I love Deggy. I'm doing fantastic, thank you. I'm not in P9, no, I'm in United Gaming. I'm the commissioner in United Gaming. I made a little bit of help from you at some point. Absolutely, Dougie. Yeah, fire away, mate. Fire away. Hope City win the treble. To be honest, Minnie, I kind of hope they win the league minimum because we're going to watch them against Brighton in a couple of weeks. So they need to win it on that game when we're there, because how good would it be to watch Man City lift the trophy away at Brighton while we're there? My first, like, I've been to a few Premier League games. I've done West Ham versus Arsenal. I've done Man City Fulham. If I can go to Brighton versus Man City and then lift the trophy, how good would that be? But to be fair, for Pep's sake, I hope he does win the Champions League, because that's the only one he's got left to win. Come on, City, absolutely. We've got some City fans here. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Give me what you got, all your money, money. Gibbsy coming in with a 10
You are a
as well.
legend.
Thank you so much. You are the legends. You all are the legends for being here. That is the main thing. You're all here. Right, let me just clear out my waste if I've got any. Right, fish cooler. We can get rid of that because there was nothing inside it. We can get rid of that. Cool. Right, let's go. We've got our gun. We're not on duty either. Oh, we've got a dog out. Yeah, wicked. Right. Evening. Right, let's go find a car and let's go get some food. Come on, the Arsenal. How are we doing? Lloydie, good to see you as well. Every time I stream now, it freezes, the encoder starts to go funny, and then stream won't come back on. What's your bitrate at? What's your bitrate at? Yo, Ali's coming in with 65 roses on TikTok. Let's go, Ali. Thank you so much. You going to the game? I am indeed, Chash. Yes, I am going to Sunderland. I'm leaving at 10:30 in the morning. Why has my app not been looked at? It's been 2 weeks. Is this for the PD, UGPD? Give me what you got, all your money, money. Is that what for
You
PD?
are my hero, buddy. Thank you.
Gibbsy, absolute legend. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. You're tying your coder down? Okay. Make sure your graphics card is up to date. Yes, for PD. Okay, so the reason being is because the PD apps are still open. Apps close tomorrow at midday. We've got over 100 apps, which means obviously we're going to take some time to get through. We're taking on 10 at a time as they go. So depending on how early you put your app in, depends how quickly you'll get through and accepted. Of course, over 100 apps doesn't mean that we're going to actually accept 100 people, but you kind of get a gist of things. We let them run the course, and then this is the first weekend, this weekend, of the first 10 that will be included or accepted. And then if it runs well, we may accept more as we go, but 10 is our maximum that we're going for at the moment. Evening, Martin. How are we doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm good, Lloydie. How about yourself? What formats do you stream on? So I stream on OBS Studio. Gives you
Here you go. You deserve it, buddy.
Thank you very much, buddy. I stream on Twitch. I then also stream on TikTok as well. DeggyUK for both. I also upload all my lives to YouTube. Hey up, how are you doing? Good to see you.
up. How's the patrol going?
Rock, how are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Active Dragon, how are you doing? Jack, British, good to see you. Ig as well, how are we doing? 6 ads already. Sorry, guys. Apologies about that. But yeah, all of my stuff gets uploaded to YouTube. I also have an editor that I pay now, which will edit all of my videos, and he'll be posting that onto my 3rd YouTube channel. So I've got 3 YouTube channels. I've got my football YouTube channel, which I do all my vlogging on. I have a live channel, so all of my lives get uploaded. We've got 2,500 subs on that. And then I'm now starting to do a... oh, is this guy right?
999 mode activated.
Let's have a look, Paul. And then my 3rd one is all my edited videos.
Officer, I am extremely sorry for my fellow friend's drive.
I was going to say, it wasn't very good.
I can give you this. I can give you this turkey if you really like.
No, it's not that close to Christmas. I'm alright. What was that all about?
My friend here, it was his fault, I guess. Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, I can take full blame, as I was telling him to sort of bomb it, if you know what I mean. I was sort of giving him, you know, directions. We're trying to get some new clothes, you see. Those look a bit like a dried rat, but you know, yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay. Have you got a driving license on, yeah?
He does, yes, I believe.
Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in.
Not.
What's your name then, mate?
My name's Harry Roberts, mate.
And who owns the car?
Me.
You own the car, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Perfect. Harry, on this occasion, slow it down for us. You haven't got any actives.
Apologies, officer, mate.
Coming around that corner, if I'd have gone any quicker, you'd have hit me.
Yeah.
Alright, slow it down, lads, yeah?
Yeah.
You have a good day.
There's the turkey. Bye.
Bye. Right, let's head to that shop robbery.
2 minutes.
999
Well,
mode
7 going to be state 5 for that latest shop robbery. On the correct side of the road. We do need to stop and get some food, chat, as well, but this is heading down to where the shop robbery is. We've actually got a restaurant right around the corner, so we'll do this and then we'll go get some food.
Charlie November 58 plus 1 and dog gonna be state 6 at latest man. Charlotte dog stand by for sit
Copy that.
This is the one in Grapeseed, dog? Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Grapeseed, that's my bad. Anybody else?
Surprised it's a false alarm because there's been no other alerts. There's been one alert 6 minutes ago.
Right, I've just been state 6 at this latest shop robbery by Burger Shot. There is 1 vehicle leaving with 2 people inside. If I could get an additional for the chase, please. We're currently heading northbound back in towards the city on San Andreas Avenue. It is a white in colour Subaru looking vehicle. It has got black camouflage on it as well. It is doing a left followed by a right onto Palomino Avenue, and followed by another left round by the Uwu Cafe, followed by another left heading back towards the red car park, going through the white car park.
On your location.
Copy that. Go through the white car park, coming out the other side and doing a straight onto Del Perro Freeway, and it's heading back towards the city on incorrect lanes of travel, and Del Perro Freeway heading towards Pillbox Hospital area. Back onto correct lanes of travel. Going off Lower Power Street, coming under the hospital, heading towards the PD. And doing a right onto Strawberry Avenue into the Legion. And it's doing another right into Legion Square now. Heading up right onto Elgin Avenue, going past Pillbox Hospital. Car has got some speed on us. If we can get an additional, please. Doing a left.
Currently 5 miles out.
Copy that. Doing a left now, heading towards Rockford Plaza. And veering round to the left towards red car park from Rockford Plaza. And going off-road, doing a little cut past, going towards the construction site again. And heading northbound with the construction site on our right. Actually, correction, in the construction site. Fuck. He's heading down towards G1, Long eyes at this moment in time, past G1 now. Doing a left, it's actually a reset, back on myself now. Is that G1 currently?
999 mode activated.
The Benny side now, I'm attaching.
Copy that. He's doing a right by the red car park. And veering around to left. Red car park is on our left, and he's going actually into red car park now. Coming out the other side by G1 and doing a left. Continuing through.
Primary's all yours, I'll back up. Oh shit, I'll take a left first. Primary's all yours. We're left again, San Andreas.
Copy that. You take primary while you've got the lead.
Enough circle below. It's fine. North Power Street southbound. Right towards G1.
When safe to do so, we'll take this to Ops 1 then, please. Ops 1. Radio check.
Yeah.
Copy that. We're heading up north on Outer Street. Going past the construction site on our right. Have we got any traffic units on this? Okay, no problem. We'll be continuing Occupation Avenue, right. Followed by another left. Heading up Power Street. Continuing up Power Street now, heading towards the big bank. As I had a major RTC could potentially be out. Oh, no. He's continuing. He's continuing up still Power Street. And followed by a right now, headed down towards the casino area. Vinewood Boulevards. Speeds are currently 70 and increasing. Continue past the casino now on our left. Heading down towards Mirror Park. Now into Mirror Park. Continuing past the garage. Heading southbound Mirror Park Boulevard. Weaving in and out but continuing down now. He's going into the direction of Fudge Lane. Incorrect lanes of travel once again. Speeds are 100. Weaving in that, and he's veering around to the right to come back towards the Grove Street area. Going over at Capitol Boulevard Bridge. Speeds are still 105 and increasing. It is a white vehicle with black camouflage that we are currently chasing. It's Subaru. Traffic is light at this moment in time. Speeds are 100 and going into Vanilla Unicorn. And coming out the other side back the same direction and going towards Legion Garage. Welfare on the officer. Doing a left now, going towards the ammunition, followed by a right, heading up Elgin Avenue. Going into the car park, coming out the other side or behind the bank. Doing a left and heading over towards PD. Going under the garage at PD. And going left round by PD now. Turning left up to go towards the PD station. And heading incorrect lanes of travel. Back through Atlee Street, doing a left on Strawberry Avenue, heading southbound, and followed by a right going past Legion Bank.
Yeah, we're following all the way around, right? Pedestrian in the road, careful. Adam Boulevard, following all the way down past the impound. How are you?
Yeah, copy that, doing a left now, heading towards Benny's. Benny's is on our left, and veering it around towards Tire Nuts. My my nose is blocking. And left again towards Legion on Strawberry Avenue. Coming towards Vanilla Unicorn now. And they're going past Vanilla Unicorn, back up Elgin Avenue. Doing a left at the ammunition. And followed by a right. Construction site is on our left. And we're going into the little alleyway by construction site. Coming out the other side, back through the car park behind Legion Bank. They're done a left, and I am out.
Right, follow it. Eastbound with left into back alleys.
I'm getting something to blow my nose. Back in the set, chat.
Out of there. Right outside G1 Bank. We're behind the G1 Bank. We're RTC, the bin, contact on. And the vehicle's been flying out to the box on. Behind the bank. If you're right, there's 1 foot behind the bank, Roberts. There's 1 foot behind the bank.
Damn, man, I got so confident doing that as well. I should have slowed it down. Wow.
We're out of here, right.
And I'm out. Just simple. Yep, I'm out.
Westbound. Left in front of G1.
Right. That hurt quite a bit. So what we're going to be doing here...
All black and mouse. Again. This
We're going to go get a car fixed. Welcome in. Thank you so much to everyone with the follows.
Left, all the way around.
You going to Sunderland? I am going to Sunderland tomorrow. Yes, I am going to Sunderland tomorrow.
Back in the vehicle now.
Hopefully we can win. I'm feeling a little bit more confident than I would have done against Millwall. Stuff like that. Welcome in. Thank you so much for all the follows on TikTok. We've got 850 people in TikTok right now. Welcome in, everyone. We are live streaming on TikTok and Twitch. DeggyUK on both. And we've got 75 people in Twitch. Let's go. Welcome in, everyone. I do need food and everything. Yeah, I do need, but I'm going to get my car fixed first because that was quite a hit. What the server? Your server is United Gaming. I'm playing GTA Roleplay. It's really good fun, to be fair, chat. It's really good fun. You can be whoever you want. You can be a policeman. You can be a NHS doctor. Let me just come off radio a second. You can be NHS. You can be a fireman. You can be a mechanic like these guys are. You can be a taxi driver. You can be a restaurant owner. You can be binman. You can be a miner. Literally, there's so many things you can be. It is a little virtual world that you can be someone that you're not normally in real life, sort of thing, and just do something different. And it's really good content as well. So if you do like it, then feel free to come and join my Discord, discord.gg/DeggyUK, and there's a how to play section in there. Everything you need to know on how to join. It is PC. It's PC only, yeah. It's PC. There is actually an Xbox server in my Discord that people can join, but I've never played it and I've never tried. So if it's any good or it's not good, blah blah blah. But yeah, this version here is PC only.
Evening, officer.
Good evening. How we doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Not too bad. I'll be even better once I fix this and go and get some food.
Yeah.
Pretty hungry.
Same. I've just rent again.
Oh, nice. Are you only got the 2 bays?
Yeah, sorry, mate.
That's all right, all good. Oh, yep, there was a car there. You can see why it was so fucked.
I've got some mad headache, I can't lie.
Have you?
Yeah.
How about going out of here and coming back in?
Yeah, I'll try.
I went away for 2 minutes and you'd crashed. I know, honestly, I was trying to go in and out, weaving in and out, and I bloody hit the wall full on. I should have slowed it down a little bit. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win, Chelsea women or Man United women?
Nah,
to be honest,
sorry about that little RTC there, officer.
That's all right, no worries.
I was
going to question
off it in my eyes, but you know.
Yeah, that's all right. I was going to
That's
question
probably
the
tramadol
vision,
I'm on,
but...
mate. It's a tramadol, mate. I'm blind. Oh.
My head is on some next up shit right now.
It's got some damage to the bodywork, so.
You can't see much, can you?
Well, I can see everything's just a bit blurry. You know what I mean?
Have you tried your extended eyes?
Officer.
Yes, mate.
You've completely decimated your radiator at the front, by the way. I just want to.
Yeah, there was a wall that didn't want to move for me.
Evidently not, but your radiator wanted to move, mate. It's now not where it should be. Your coolant pipes just don't exist no more, mate.
If you're telling my radiator isn't about 60 yards down the road from the wall, then I'd be very surprised.
I'm telling you, I think your radiator sat in boot of my vehicle, mate.
Alright, yeah, man.
Can I get a repair, please, boss?
Yeah, man. That's why I just saw you
Yeah, you probably.
How did help in CID go? Yeah, it's just basic start. There's plenty more helping to do. Two of the commissioners stepped down yesterday and today. So it's myself and Hacker now that are the 2 commissioners. We've put some procedures in place, stuff like that, to bring on the new guys this weekend. And there we go from there.
So,
all good.
I just need to reverse.
What server? This is United Gaming. Feel free to do estimate mark server in Twitch, and it will give you the
number today.
I'm thinking about 434.
That is perfect.
Wallace is having a baby.
As it stands, officer, as well. All our bodywork does come with a 2 months worth of warranty. However,
does
it does void if you hit a wall that doesn't want to move.
Understood.
Is that fixed if I reverse it?
It looks okay. No, it doesn't look fixed for me.
It doesn't. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, it's
Officer,
not. Okay.
my head is back.
It's back now, yeah? Fantastic. Was that extended helping or?
Sort of came back on its own.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, officer, as it runs, you obviously 3 month warranty on all parts fitted and provided.
Wicked.
But obviously, you put it in a wall that you're not supposed to put it in, and it might just have a bit of an issue with that warranty.
Yeah, understand.
You're on an 18k a year service schedule, mate, so we don't need to see it 2 year or 18k, depending which comes first. So obviously.
Well, you know what we're like. We end up doing 18k in a
100%.
night, so.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Take care.
Have a good one. Take care, buddy.
See you later.
I'll confirm it, bro.
Do you know how to...
There's me smashing into the patrol chest before I even get out. Imagine. Right, we're going to Evangelica Robbery now. Let's head to the Evangelico. So people are actual criminals in this game. And they are currently robbing, for anyone that doesn't know, they're currently robbing a jewelry store. So remember the heists that you do in GTA, stuff like that, for anyone that hasn't played this before. You can actually rob shops, you can rob banks, you can rob Evangelicos, which is the jewelry stores. You can rob Bobcats. There's loads of different scripts that have been made that you can rob things. And these guys are robbing one of them. So if I go police actions, security cameras, I then go to Evangelico. No, they're not robbing that one. Police actions, check security cameras. They'll be robbing the Grapeseed one. There you go. So there's people inside. We're looking right now, and they are robbing the Evangelico store. They've got a hostage at the front.
7 back on comm, State 5, Grapeseed, Evangelico.
And they are currently robbing it as we speak. So we're going to head up there. Yeah, 107 is State 5 to that Evangelico. Looking on the cameras, there looks like 5 people inside with 1 hostage.
I haven't really communicated with the hostages. The suspect is just letting them go on with their day.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. If you're solo up there, that's probably the best option. I'm 1.3.
Yeah, I'm 4 mile out. Right, what we're going to do, chat, for anyone that does know this quite well, if I put my lights on heading up the motorway, the locals are going to drive into me. Genuinely, they'll just drive into the path. Rather than move out the way for me, most of them will just drive into my line. So me going 136 miles an hour is not going to help. And I've just realised we're going to need to kind of shop rather quickly. Because I've still not got any food or water yet. I'm well, how are you doing, Freshie? Fruey, how are we doing? Good to see you. Fruzy, sorry, apologies. Cammy, how are we doing? What server is this called? United Gaming. If you do exclamation mark server
Usual crap.
or exclamation mark UG in Twitch, you'll be able to get it from there.
I'll collect the hostage if someone's set up pursuits when they come down.
Yo, welcome in everyone. Rosh, how we doing? Good to see you. Did I ask how we doing? Xbox is boring. I've not played Xbox for a long time. I was Xbox 360, and then I moved to PlayStation 4, and then I got an Xbox One as well, so I've got both. But thing with PC, right? If you have a PC, you can get Xbox Game Pass, so you get all the Xbox games on PC and play them. So all my Forza and everything, I play on PC instead of Xbox, and it's so much better.
.999 mode activated.
Right, let's get ourselves to the shop quickly, and then we'll get on this chase. Oh shit! I completely fucked that up. I should have slowed down a lot earlier. Right. Hello, mate. Let's get some food. Right, let's throw 120, 60 quid a sandwich, yeah, because they're expecting us to go to... Thank you so much to everyone with the follows. I am in United Gaming. The server is United Gaming. Discord.gg/United Gaming. I didn't want that window anyway. Yeah, I'm state 6 now. Has anyone done negotiations?
Yeah, 3 passengers on spikes.
Copy that.
Grabbing the plates and flagging them.
Mate, I literally am blocking this road. Don't try it.
Crazy!
Okay, the 2-door Audi TTS comes to an Alex Sachs. 4-door BMW comes back to an Isabel Kennedy. Both plates are flagged.
United Gaming. United Gaming. The server is whitelisted between 8 PM and 4 AM. Discord.gg/United Gaming. Or you can come into my personal server, which is discord.gg/DeggyUK.
I think they're trying to hell you, buddy. We got you covered while you approach. Yeah, we cover you.
They just stick thumbs out and think go.
So we've got the officer just doing negotiations at the moment, making sure that we can get the hostage back safe and sound without being hurt. We've got an armed officer over there. I'm an armed officer as well, just making sure.
Anytime soon. Just getting ready.
Wallace, do you want to take the car closest to you and I'll take this car?
Yeah, sounds good to me, buddy. Sounds good to me. Updated articles seen, by the way.
Right, now we're going to take chase on this vehicle. Right, we're continuing Sonora Road. Both vehicles heading down Sonora Road at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold your secondary. I'll deviate when that primary vehicle does.
Yeah, copy that. And we're doing a left-left. We're doing a left-left. Unsure exactly how many people inside at the moment, but we're on Jode Lane. If we can get some additionals coming from the city. We're doing a right now, heading up Great Union Road towards the freeway. Continuing around. I'm going to leave myself with lack of comms, just basic stuff at the moment while there's no one available.
Same traffic. Sonora Freeway.
Yeah, we're now Sonora Freeway southbound.
999 mode activated.
Right, we'll keep our comms on at the moment and see. Because there's only one of us on at the moment, we're reducing our comms down to next to nothing, just because of the fact that we're on PD main at the moment. We want more people to come across, so we'll keep comms up every so often, just so that we're continuing southbound Sonora Freeway. Any additionals would be grateful for either chase. Just passing the tool store. Hey. He binned it. Lozo, how we doing? Good to see you. I do need food and drink, you're right. Right, he's come off, he's come off. Where's he going? We've DV'd off to Palomino Freeway.
Yeah, Palomino Freeway, same traffic. We're a bit ahead of you. We're by the gas station now, the service station.
Copy that. Thank you thank you very much for all the follows, guys. Appreciate you all. I'm getting my words out tonight. Right, let's see where we can go from here. Is he going to go inside or is he juking? No, he's going inside. We are now in the gas station. I don't know why I said gas. I'm talking to fucking American. Should have said petrol station. Continuing out, wrong lane to travel. Still going southbound.
Yeah, Roger, we're correct into incorrect. Into correct. Far right lane into Elysian Fields.
Yeah, I've had a minor RTC with the bollards. He was going off. Last seen. Yeah, I've got long eyes still. Long eyes. Palomino Freeway.
Broken my ankles on fucking Del Perro Freeway. Eyes on still though.
Bastard, I bet he's gone that way. Yeah, he's done. I think he's done me here. I think he's done me. I think he's back that way. Yeah. I'm gonna call it.
170, I'm gonna be breaking off this to go to PD because people are fucking assholes and decide that taking the hostage at PD is appropriate.
Yeah, copy that. I'm gonna do the same then.
Sorry?
Did you say there's a hostage outside PD?
Could be a hostage outside PD, nothing's been happening. I'm state 5 anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna be state 5 too. I wonder if that guy hid in the bushes because he was there a second and then all of a sudden wasn't there. So I don't know. I don't get it.
Mode activated.
Fuck.
So PD is on the road. It's not.
As you can see, chat, the driving caliber is really good.
Doing fuck all about it. What do you want me to do? Sit there and be your friend?
Right, lose the attitude firstly, or
Lose the
otherwise the
attitude.
DNA stays on the MDT.
If it stays there, I'll just get a lawyer and I'm suing you to Kingdom Come. Because I've tried being nice about this.
Listen,
and
I know you've tried being nice, but you need to
I've come to
understand
two of your officers and
Yeah.
I've tried
Okay.
like civilly speaking to you,
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
need
getting
to
nowhere.
understand that I've not been in city for 4 or 5 days. That's why
Yeah, but
you've
it's
not
not just
heard
you. I've
from
spoke
me.
to another officer and he goes,
That wall didn't want to move to you, Deggy. Why don't you guys use your lights often?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So the reason being is because when we use our lights, the locals go absolutely crazy
Yeah, but it wasn't taken.
and they start moving into your path and everything when they shouldn't. So a lot of the time you don't put your lights on
And I
to
spoke
prevent
to
them reacting.
Wallace, and Wallace said he wasn't happy with it either.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask, what do you think was legal?
Proper realistic, yeah. This server, there's a few.
Let's not start shouting at.
There's a few different things with different servers. So the one I used to be on, the drive-in was more realistic. This one is more of a hybrid in terms of the driving aspect. Obviously, if you have a major crash, then you RP your injuries, stuff like that. But you don't need to, if your car is out and totaled, then it's totaled. You don't do it. But if you crash and your car is still moving, then you don't have to actually RP your injuries. I liked it on both, really. On the other one where I actually RP'd every crash I had, excuse me, which was all the time, you would get like more realistic RP from that. But you'd spend a lot of the time that, and all the RP scenarios would be over. Whereas this way, you would have a crash, but you'd continue, and the RP would then continue going and going and going till such time that you would either come to a stop, or you'd lose them, or you'd arrest them. So yeah, it's different cities, different things, but it's both ways really. Because other city, if you wasn't losing the police, some people would genuinely just go and crash and claim that they're dead, because that was the only way of getting away from not taking or being arrested. This server, it's one of them ones where you don't have to RP it and you can just continue. So yeah, it's one of them. Predictions for tomorrow? I don't know really. I'm hoping for a 1-0 win. If
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I think it's you that's phoned me, but
I do need food and drink. I have got food on me actually.
Chase, so I apologise for
Yeah,
the
reason
no,
I
that's fine. I just,
you know,
it wasn't just you, like I said. Like I know you're busy.
I get that. And listen, you boys.
Yeah, so
have been-
explaining RP for you while I'm waiting for these guys to finish. We've got police officers here, as you can see. We're armed, just like you would in normal. You've got traffic, you've got whatever police. You've got them guys that we're talking to, which are criminals. They have jobs elsewhere. They could be anything from
Well, at the end of the day,
restaurant owners. They could be
do you know what I mean?
inmen. They could be, you know, taxi drivers, mechanics, whatever. Or they don't have a job, and they can grow weed. They can get drugs. They can make drugs. They could go rob stuff like Evangelicos. They can craft guns. They can do all types of them things. Bear with me a second, I'm going to blow my nose again. So yeah, they can do all them type of things to make money. So they would go and like grow weed in plants. They would then harvest it. They would then sell them to the locals and then make money. And then that money they'd have to go and wash and make more money and stuff like that. Why are we punching each other?
For not reaching out to you sooner.
Oh, what's going on here?
I don't know, you just punched my eye out, man. Fucking beanie, mate. Do you want to pick it up, please?
Yeah, I'm not even picking that up. Not with your...
Pink like a chain.
The hell,
Okay, that's fine.
And then yeah, you've got NHS. So us as police obviously are trying to stop these criminals, just like in the real world. It's like a little realistic virtual world, so to speak. Right, enough of that. Otherwise, be arrested for assault.
Because he's a meth head, Whitlock.
Oh, is he? Oh, Jesus.
You don't scare me, Sal.
And the realism comes for the part of us learning the police laws that we have actually in the UK.
What you on about?
Mate, you've got a massive forehead.
Honestly, fuck off. I have no idea who you are. Why have you just got involved in the conversation?
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy? No, I just came.
Okay.
Yeah, well, make yourself scarce. Go on, piss off.
Right, I think these got it under control. Let's get back out there, shall we?
Right, anyway, I appreciate your time.
Do you know what's happening at PD?
Yeah, it's all under control now. It's all under control.
Hey, can I get a car shuffled? I've got custody. I've got one in custody.
Where do you need us, sorry?
I'm just going to have to shuffle a car about, but we're okay. I can squeeze through.
Right, let's head back. Let's continue. Thank you everyone for all the follows and coming in. Dan coming in with the heart me, appreciate you. And Gel coming in with the rose. Rakini coming in with a rose as well. Thank you so much to everyone. The game is GTA Roleplay on PC modifications through FiveM. We are playing in United Gaming, which is the server. And it's just like a realistic game, really. Matt Cooper coming in, Raj coming in as well, Dylan coming in, TTV, You're Bad, Kyle, Tammy, Isa, Pat Pup, Jimby. Thank you so much to everyone for the follows in Twitch as well. Appreciate you all. Got 700 of you in TikTok and 88 of you in Twitch. Welcome in, everyone. DeggyUK on both. 2-1 to Luton, you reckon? Yeah, I gave that. GG on that chase. Yeah, it was good for a while. It was good for a while, and then all of a sudden, I don't know where that BMW went. It just literally, oh sorry, not BMW, whatever it was that I was chasing. It just disappeared into vanish. I don't know where it went. The server's reached end of life. No, it's discord.gg/United Gaming. If you haven't.
Who's wanting this Range Rover?
Not really, lads, to be honest.
Yeah, discord.gg/DeggyUK. Sorry, United Gaming. Or you can come into my server, discord.gg/DeggyUK, and that is my community Discord, which will give you all the how to play and the links and everything like that in there. Right, we're going to try and chase down this. Yeah, I'm attempting to pull over a high-speed vehicle heading northbound on Alter Street. Current failed to start with sirens on. It's heading into Clinton Avenue now. It's looking like a black GTR. It's now pulling over at the shop. It is now reversing to the shop. We have an active shop robbery, Clinton Avenue. If we could have some additionals, please. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I hear you.
Perfect. Right. First I'm going to ask you about the hostage. How is the hostage?
Yeah, she's all good.
All good? Fed and watered?
Yep, fed and watered.
And no harm, no?
No harm at all.
Right, okay. So how are we going to get her back safe and sound?
Well, just like free passage and no spike strips, please. And she'll be all yours.
Free passage, no spike strips. Okay, just bear with us a second. I'm just going to radio that in and make sure everyone knows them demands, okay? Yeah, 107 currently on that shop robbery. They are looking for no spike strips and free passage. Have we got any additionals?
Currently tied up in the cells at the moment, Mr. Roberts.
Yeah, copy that. I'll take this hostage then. Right, guys, here's your lucky day. Don't harm the hostage. Let her come out and walk to that garage door. Providing you don't harm her, then you'll be on your way. If we haven't got the additionals to deal with it, then we don't have the additionals, I guess. Right, let them go. So let's move this to the... Let's pull this over the side of the road.
On comms.
Yeah, this is 107 with... Just had a black GTR rob a shop at Clinton.
Oh, it just passed me. Fuck. Okay,
that's the one. That's the one. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, I'm alright.
Are you fed, watered, and unharmed?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You are, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, they just took me from Hayes.
Took you from Hayes. Okay, did they say any names at all?
I heard a Taran or an Aaron, I think.
Fantastic. And what's your name,
yeah,
please?
Trojan 7 lost there, Mr.
Brooke,
Roberts.
yeah?
It did pass me, but
okay, no problem.
it
Bear
had
with me a
enough time
second.
to flee.
Scotty coming in. How are we doing with 5 raid? Yeah, we'll copy that. No problem. I'm just dealing with the hostage at the moment. Perfect. So they took you from Hayes.
Yeah.
And they've said obviously that name. Do they potentially say whereabouts they may have been going?
I don't know. I think they might be trying. Obviously, they couldn't do this one, so they might be trying up north because I think maybe city ones are having a, like a security issue with their systems.
Okay, that's good information for us. Perfect. Okay.
I don't know, it's hard to tell. They'll definitely be trying another one though. But...
Yeah. No. Okay. That's fine. I'll try and get some additionals around. Obviously, because you've been involved in the shop robbery, I'm going to have to look to Section 1 search yourself.
Yeah,
obviously, being a female, are you happy for me to conduct that search?
go for it. I'm happy.
Perfect. So the reason why I'm going to be searching you today is because obviously you've been a hostage, you're at a shop robbery. All I'm looking for is items that may come back towards shop robbery, okay? Name is Tom Roberts from Metropolitan at Center Street over there. You are entitled to a copy of the search if required. But it will be, yeah, under section 1 of PACE. Okay, what's your profession?
I run a lot of businesses. I run Amazon, I run a hotel, I run a casino.
Busy lady.
Yeah.
Any reason for the stethoscope? A medical item?
Oh, a friend of mine gave that to me actually. He just said, here, hold on to this.
Right, okay, but you've got no reason to have it as a medical reasons or anything like that?
No, I mean, if you need to take it, take it. But...
Yeah, the reason why I say that, there's 2 items that I'm not too happy with here again. The reasons being is because they have been known to link to shop robbery. So I can't potentially say it's yourself, but obviously they may have given it to you.
I mean, you saw me get out the car.
Absolutely, exactly that. So the reason I'm going to be seizing it is under the Procedure Crime Act, okay? The advanced lockpick and the stethoscope for them exact reasons, okay?
Do what you gotta do.
Because there's no linking back to medical at this moment in time or anything like that, and we potentially think they're to do with shops. They're the 2 items, but other than that, I'm happy if you'd like to jump in and we'll give you a lift back somewhere.
It's okay, I can get someone to pick me up.
You sure?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, well, appreciate your cooperation today, and you have a great day, yeah?
Likewise, I hope you catch the criminals.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Right, let's get some evidence. Let's see if there's any evidence in here. No evidence here. There's a bag here, though. What's this bag? A banana. Ah, that's out.
+1 backstage.
Yeah, 107. Just attending that shop robbery at Clinton Avenue. The robbers were unsuccessful. The hostage did turn around and say that she had a name called Aaron. They're in a black GTR, and she reckons due to being unsuccessful here, they were trying to go elsewhere. So just be on the lookout. They may be heading up north in case it's something to do with the city.
I'll head up north now.
Copy that, thank you. Mum's friend. So what does your son do? Mum, GTA V.
Charlie, November 5 years.
Yep, streamer.
Any actives?
I mean, that's not my full-time job. I do fix trains for a living. But yeah, I do get paid to play GTA as a policeman. So yeah, thank you for obviously sitting and watching. And thank you to Jake for coming in with the roses as well. Appreciate you. Surely that's police brutality. What's police brutality? Why are you taking her stethoscope? Because stethoscope is for doctors. And if it's not for doctors, then we can prove through our intelligence that they can be used in items for shop robberies, for Vangelicos and stuff like that, to be able to try and break into items like safes and stuff like that. She's obviously got one on her as a hostage. How do we know that that isn't taken from that shop robbery or others? She said her friend gave it to her. If she can prove that it's hers and it was brought in a legitimate way, then it would be seized under the Procedure Crime Act. That's just how it would work. Thank you. I thought that was an alright reason. I hope it was anyway. This is GTA Roleplay. You need to get out of the house more. In fact, it's a good question you say that, Josh, because I'm actually going to Sunderland tomorrow for the football, which I do every week. DeggyUK Sports is my YouTube channel for my vlogging, which I go to every Luton home and away game. I also work full-time fixing London Underground trains, so yeah, get out more is probably a slim term with myself because I do that anyway. And then I come on here and get paid to be a policeman, so why not? I am GC. We're not GC1 because Metropolitan is commissioners. I'm a commissioner, so technically yes, GC1. But there's 2 of us. There's 2 GC1s. We're all commissioners, or we're both, I should say. Sunderland shit from a Geordie. I rate that. I rate that. Hopefully they can remain shit for tomorrow so we can beat them. And then beat them on Tuesday as well and go to Wembley. That would be ideal. If it happens is another question. Right, let's head and get a paycheck. So another thing in here, if I want to get paid to do the job, then obviously I go and collect my paycheck. Obviously I do get paid, but it won't go into my bank unless I go and collect my paycheck. So I'm right by a bank, so I might as well. I haven't collected my paycheck in weeks, to be fair. So let's go find out how many thousands we've got. We get paid fairly well as police officers, to be fair, in here. Collect paycheck. 32,000. Okay, that's been a while since I've collected that then. Which that, I think, should take me to the 200,000. Or 198. What time do you usually stream? So I stream on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. Because I do shift work at work, like last night and the night before, I don't have an exact I stream every day on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever. If you want to come into my Discord, discord.gg/DeggyUK, I post my stream every week, which I do. This schedule next week is going to be Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, because then I'm working all weekend next week. Nights, that is. But I always stream after 8:30 PM. It can be at 8:30, it can be at 9 o'clock. Sometimes, like tonight, it's a little bit later, but it all depends on exactly what time I get home from work, what time I put the kids to bed, and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's usually 8:30 onwards, 3 to 4 times a week. I'm playing on PC. Yeah, this type of version is always on PC. Right, let's go get some food, chat, while we're here. You'll be able to see another type of RP, which is... we've got Belmont Bar, we've got Beau's Boutique. What are we thinking, chat? Do we want a pizza? Do we want like a coffee? Do we want a burger? What are we thinking? The first person to say what we should get. Your girlfriend must love the peace. I'm Gel. What, as in she loves me being here rather than annoying her? What we got? Burger, pizza. Okay, there's more pizzas, so we'll go to pizza this. Let's get that in. To be fair, like I say, I do this 3 or 4 times a week after I put the kids to bed, stuff like that. So it's good fun. It is good fun.
203, stay 2 for control and 203 vehicle control. Any actives? That's a negative.
I love that you coming in with the 200 bits. Let's go. Thank you so much. Pizza it is.
Control in 10 seconds.
Go ahead into pizza.
Scotty Whitlock, are you on radio?
Tony Whitlock.
Scotty Whitlock, you on radio?
Tony Whitlock went to state 11, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Bastard. I'm gonna reach your secretary in a second one. Hey.
Right, let's go get some pizza. What's the age for the server? There isn't actually a age limit. Providing you can do good RP and you don't break the rules, then that's it. That's all they ask about. Here we go. Let's get some pizza. Good evening.
You alright, mate?
How we doing?
Doing good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What's on the menu today?
Sorry, mate. Let me just put it back up.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I think you'll be getting there.
The sign likes to fall down sometimes.
That's all good.
But I can tell you off the top of my head.
Go on then.
So if you're looking for a bit of a snack, we have some cheesy dough balls, bits of garlic bread. And if you're looking for something to fill you up for a while, we've got some meat feast pizzas, pepperoni, vegetable, and then if you're looking for a bit of a dessert after, we have a strawberry sundae.
Now we're talking. I'll go for 2 meat feasts, please.
Yep.
2 garlic breads.
Yeah.
I'll try one of your sundaes. And what drink you got?
So we have the choice of either red wine or Coke Zero.
Well, I'm on duty, so it's going to have to be Coke Zero, I guess.
Yeah. 2 of those?
Let's make it 4, shall we? It's quite thirsty work, this. Away the lads. Fantastic. I'll pay for that now, yeah?
Yeah, yep.
There we go.
Okay, I'll go sort you right now.
Thank you very much. And this is a payday treat, absolutely, yeah. And this is another thing, obviously, a type of RP that you can do. These guys work in the pizza place, so he will actually go and get the ingredients. He may have already made this stuff before because they make a little bit of a batch so people aren't waiting too long. But essentially, they have to go get ingredients. They then have to bring it in. They then have to make it. I love Deggy, thank you so much. Up the tune. They have to then make it. They then obviously serve it. So, yeah, it's not just cops and robbers. There's loads of things you can do in the server. Some do, actually. Some stand here and just wait for people. Some people actually go out and do stuff. But obviously, if I come in and they're out and about, then it's closed. So, technically, they'll probably do, like, shifts. Or they may have a couple of mates in and they'll just talk rubbish and wait for people to come in and stuff like that. It all depends what you're really into. Obviously, for a streamer to just stand there doing pizzas, you'd need it to be fairly busy in order for, you know, to actually warrant just standing there. But I know some people actually do it and just interact with chat a lot, like I'm doing with you guys at the moment. Some people will obviously stand there and wait, and then they'll do actual stream games or stuff like that while they're waiting. All depends on the type of RP that you want to do, really. So do they stand... Can anyone join? No, you must be on PC in order to join this version. You must be on PC. Yeah, there's lots of people that choose. There's 200 people in here right now. 200 like myself playing in this city right now doing different things. Obviously, as you know, with GTA, there's a huge map here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fire brigade on. 4 NHS. And then a load of PD on as well.
Hello.
And then you've got all the other stuff. Hello, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, it's you.
It's me.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm hungry, so one.
Is anybody serving you?
Yeah, he's making it.
Where's your shoulder patches?
I don't need them. It's just extra weight.
What? Wait for the commissioner, yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta be important somewhere.
How we doing, fella?
He's the commissioner. You gotta serve him right, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, Max.
I'll serve him right, don't you worry. Alright, what's your name, fella?
It's Robertson.
It's Tom. Yeah.
Tom.
That's the one.
Alright, Tom. Well, there's all your food and your drinks and your sundae on the tray.
Spot on. Thank you very much for that.
And try to stay safe.
Thank you very much. You guys have a fantastic day.
I've got one return to States too.
Take care.
See you later.
To be on duty. Sorry.
Excuse me, irrelevant.
Oh,
Who are you?
has someone locked us in?
It's
you in there. It's always you.
It's him. You locked it.
From Farming
It's him.
Simulator.
See you later, Robert.
Tommy, you're from Farming Simulators, you inbred fuck.
Professional on the radio at all times, please.
Hey, fam, I'm gonna disconnect.
Can you stick 11, please?
Off you fuck.
Right, let's have a bit of garlic bread. Have a bit of garlic bread. I won't have to keep eating every 2 seconds then. And we'll have one of our Cokes. Here we go, perfect. Right, we're ready for our duty. How are you doing, Ryan? Good to see you. Is there any PS4? There was one. I don't know if there is still now. Let me go onto my Discord a sec. Hold on. So we go down to our general...
Agent 22 +1 state fight and later.
So we've got Greece's Xbox One server, but we don't have any PlayStation anymore. So if anyone knows any PlayStation servers, feel free to let us know. We can add that into there. But yeah, come on into the Discord, guys. Feel free. We talk about everything really. We got sport channels. We talk about all the football. Lots of different people in there. We've got loads of Arsenal, we've got loads of Man City, got Sunderland, we've got Newcastle, We've got Sheffield United. Literally got everyone. I don't know why I'm sitting there saying we got this, this, and this, because we've got pretty much every team. Got cricket chats. We got the fantasy football updates and stuff like that. Got the F1, rugby, boxing, all different type of stuff if you're into that stuff. And then we got also the role play. We've got Call of Duty if anyone's into that type of things, or if you do own servers. I've got my own cars that I build for GTA and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to come and have a look. DeggyUK. It's discord.gg/DeggyUK. Let's get back into some FiveM roleplay, shall we? It is GTA roleplay. GTA 5 on PC. No, to be honest with you, it takes quite a lot in order to make servers. So I certainly wouldn't be making one anytime soon, especially not a console server, because I wouldn't know where to start on console. I've never done console RP, so I don't know where to even start with console. But if you find one, then feel free to let me know and I can add it, because a lot of people come in and say, oh, I want to play console, blah blah blah, but they just don't know where to go. So that's why I try my hardest to find console servers for people, so I can just like keep them in the community. There's nothing worse than people saying, oh, I want to roleplay, blah blah blah, but I can't because I'm not PC. I'm gonna go find somewhere else. Well, I'll give you an option to do console, and then you might want to stay that way. You Reds, Ryan, how we doing?
Delta 3 Reddit.
About playing footy with and against the Sunderland right back, Lloydie. You missed my comment about playing footy with. You played footy with, did you? Same name, 999. Did you say that? Oh yeah, Tom Roberts, 499. My friend dead. That's mad. I'm sure there'll be loads of, like, if I search my name. Tom Roberts is quite a common name, let's face it. Or certainly Roberts is. Oh, there's two of us. Yeah, he was born 5 years later, so we'll take him over on that one. We'll take the hierarchy. You're going to apply for PD, love that. PD apps are currently available, or open. They do close lunchtime tomorrow, guys. If you do want to be part of the PD, make sure you apply, but make sure you're in the city first and allow listed. And then obviously you can apply by midday tomorrow.
On a current active traffic stop.
Do you build for UG as well or not? No, I don't. I haven't had. The only input I've had with UG is the cars, the police cars. They've asked me.
999 mode.
Oh
activated.
My lord. They've asked me to make some cars for them for the non-ELS stuff. They used to be ELS, but now they're non-ELS.
Number 5 here, going to be 665.
So that's the only real input that I've had. And of course, just asking them to make certain scripts for us and stuff like that. That's really all I've had. I used to do quite a bit for Manchester. I did all of their cars. Their police, NHS, mechanics, stuff like that. Gonna cut the corner.
Be advised, that latest
yes, how you doing, Archie? Good to see you, buddy.
I believe
welcome in.
For kidnapping of an officer. Can we
how you doing, mate?
Officer to go to that, please?
Stage 5.
How's the little one?
Was he's Camel Scooby that we were chasing earlier with the plate shooter.
Did I change my graphics? See, this is
No, there's no marks on his
I'm
profile,
waiting for
then.
it to rain to see if it actually has done anything, but I need to redo my graphics because I'm not as happy with the graphics. I think it's got a lot more dull. So the MVE that I used to have running properly, it's still running now, but I just think it needs a bit of a restart.
Active from you, Berta. Active, Burton. Active.
Nice to see you once. It's nice to see you on your monthly duty call.
Hey. Monthly anymore.
Right, we've got no evidence. Got no evidence either.
Right, protocol as usual.
Yeah, probably.
That's strange.
Oh well.
Oh bloody hell, let's go fast. Go. Oh, chase him then.
Oh, I've locked. Let's get in again. Right. So that shop robbery, no one was there. So obviously we can't do anything if they're not there. Why am I got... Oh, it's probably because I've crashed like 300 times. Supply a bandage. It looks so much better than last stream. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe it's just decided to work this stream then. Because if I pull over again...
Stick 5, 8 shop.
Tag is 6.
You can see the slight difference.
Six, as well.
So, I don't know.
Tag is 6, 1, 6, 6.
Right, they've got enough people on that already.
Up front looks to be a Ford of some sort.
Let me check to see on the cameras if they were at the last one. Innocent Verified, yeah, that's the one. Ah, there we go.
Got any free traffic units available?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, we've got a Ford Escort.
Cool.
Colour. Am I able to get you down for pursuit, please?
So the latest MV that's brought out, no, they've got rid of the EMB, but the old MV that I still currently run does have the EMB menu, yes. The current EMB menu was the one that was quite heavy on resources, which is why they've removed it and made it all just in one MVE, which is why it runs a lot better now.
I'm having state 6 as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is Hunter J. Yeah, it's really good. How you doing anyway? Good to see ya.
You're right, yeah, Ben.
Tweo Masterclass tomorrow.
Ben, block that way, please. Ben, block that way. Ben,
yeah, never know, never know.
There we go.
I'm hoping. Sunderland got quite a few people out at the moment. Sunderland have got quite a few people out. I was listening to Mowbray's team talk on the interviews, and he wasn't sounding confident at all. I don't know if that's sort of reverse psychology or whatever. But, oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to do 10. 107 going to be state 5 to that latest grape seed.
NHS to PD.
Sweeping, what's up?
999 mode activated.
We're on scene where there's been a major RTC. It's been reported that one of the cars involved have just left from Bahama Mama, so may potentially be under the influence. I don't know if anyone's available to go and check that for us.
170, I apologise, I'm not even 170 anymore, stand by. Trojan 7, sorry to cut across comms here. These gentlemen's on this shop here, Strawberry, and they want free passage and no spike strips. They are 3 up, blue and coloured 2-door Cosworth, 1 times hostage. Again, no spike strips, free passage.
Copy that. NHS, 107 to NHS. We've got 3 shop robberies currently active at the moment. If there is anyone on this radio that is available, please do respond now. But I know everyone's sort of heading over to that, so we'll try and get to you as quickly as we can.
So it's quick, I'll head over in a second. I'm just with a ride-along person, and I will head over to you now, NHS, in a moment, alright?
It's fine, do you want me to put a ping through?
I will pop over.
Thank you, Hope.
Trojan 7, numbers that we have on the shop robbery here. Can we switch over to an ops channel?
Welcome in, thank you very much for the follows. Something just popped up in my ear, but I don't know what it was. I'll have a double check.
30 shops all clear.
Argentinish, thank you so much for the GGs and the heart me as well. Thank you so much, appreciate you. Oh fuck. That was a shot over here, wasn't it? No, this one.
Treasure 22 +1, stay fire to the Sandy Shore shop.
Yeah, 107 at the top, 3030 shop. There's no one active at the moment.
Yeah, I did just announce that on radio.
Yep, I definitely had that one. Sorry.
Ow. Can we get you
Sorry
guys
about
to
that.
Sandy just in case this one's going on?
Yeah, copy that. En route now. Sorry, they mean not paying attention. Apologies.
Real good. This shop robbery might have been a Range Rover, black in colour, with red highlights on it.
Copy that. 1.5 out.
We're arriving state set.
Yeah, Wallace demoted himself because he's got in real life stuff all coming up that he's not going to be able to demote more of his time to.
One hostage.
Logan left. Logan left the PD after you know, spending a bit of time out. He finally decided that he had enough and decided to leave. He was on a lot of LOA in real life stuff that was going on, so I think that's sort of just taken over.
Do you want to approach the door and I'll keep an eye on this guy?
So yeah, it's just two of us at the moment, me and Hacker. Oh my fuck, that come out of nowhere.
Roberts, the Range Rover itself is on the main road currently.
Yeah, I see that.
Us.
Is that their getaway?
Yeah, it is. It won't be in a minute because he's left.
Gonna try and get her around this. Yo, Argentina's coming in with the Marvin the Monkey. Thank you so much.
999 mode activated.
Hope you're well. Oh, that's Absocana. Oh my lord. Someone clip that, please. Dude, Esmage might clip on that. Oh, he's done it again.
I have enough to leave. I don't believe that guy's a hostage, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't believe he is either.
Yeah, the Range Rover is back now, but he cannot drive.
He doesn't have a rifle. I mean, if he does,
And nor can
then
I,
he,
to be fair.
Can't use it. I can't hear you, lad. You're gonna need to speak up. So just come out here, stand here, so we can hear you properly. We're not gonna. Yeah, that's a lot better, lad.
Lee, due to that Range Rover, I'm gonna go get a different vehicle out.
Yeah, right.
I'm state 6 for the latest. I'm in the Land Rover Discovery just in case.
What have I got? What have I got? Let me see what else I'm gonna buy. Purchase vehicles. RSQ8, that's unmarked. Right, let's try this. Defender. Yeah, that's better. Let's go fuck him up on this. Wait for the gate, dickhead. How? How?
Trade
Agent 20T, just be advised, the guy in the Range Rover has got a rifle on his back. The guy that I'm speaking to in the shop has said the guy will use it.
I wasn't driving that fast either. I've literally just got out, chat. I can't believe it. I literally just... I will fail everything. Not just my driving test at this rate. I wonder if our local mechanic will fix this door. Right, that's cool. That's what I thought. It'd be a little bit.
"999 mode activated."
Oh dear. But the server name is United Gaming. This is like Sims, but the policeman. I mean, there's loads of different aspects. You know, you could turn around. It's not quite Police Simulator because it's not really realistic, but
Just gonna advise you.
it is. You know, we try and make it as realistic as possible, minus the driving.
For no particular reason.
But yeah, it's really good fun. Definitely recommend it to anyone.
Not to use that rifle, put it away.
Wallace is now part of the Trojan unit. He's one of the heads of Trojan. There's like 4 or 5 of them that are trying to get Trojans up and running, and he's going to be one of them.
You're not allowed to use them. You know what I mean?
As long as you don't hostage harm them in any way, that will be fine. Right.
Try and put it in your boot if you want, lad. It'll just save you a bit of trouble. This guy's just putting his rifle in his boot quickly.
What rifle is that?
He had a hunting rifle on his back, so I'm just getting him to put it in his boot.
Copy that.
Is there a free car unit available?
Well, you have got a hostage.
I believe there's 4 currently at this shop robbery in Sandy. Not sure where everyone else is.
Roberts, can you find a radio for you quickly?
Copy that. Radio check.
Just give us a sec.
Ops 2, mate. Ops 2. Just confirm Ops 2 for this.
Yeah, right then.
Wicked.
999 mode activated.
Getting ready to move now.
You get to know either way. Yes, you do. Yeah, if you get denied, you get an email.
Roberts, take primary.
Yeah, copy that. We're heading Alabama Drive towards the PD now. Going off-road, off-road. Onto East Joshua Road, doing a left towards the Sandy airstrip. And we're now going completely off-road to the side of the train tracks. Heading towards the airstrip. Now on the airstrip as we speak. Currently going westbound on the airstrip at Sandy. Speeds are currently 8, and veering round to the left, almost a flip. But he's continuing off-road again now, off-road, Route 68 we're heading towards. Continuing off-road again, still heading towards Route 68. Oh. Go on then. Alright, going right onto Route 68 and veering off to the left. Stand by for further direction. We're travelling southbound as we speak. .932 is the nearest postcode. We are back onto Baytree Canyon at the moment, heading eastbound. Around by the scrapyard. And we're going off-road again, off-road.
Roberts, would you like me to lift end pass?
Yeah, please, if you're available to.
Yeah. Radar's buggered, so it probably makes more sense.
Why have I flipped again, man? Yeah, I'm okay.
The vehicle's still committed, going uphill now.
Always just flips for some reason.
Manhattan Road.
I know. Is United Gaming.
Speeds of approximately 30 miles per hour. The area is currently going to be high at this present moment in time.
See what? See what the defender's capable of.
At the top of the mountain is going to be taking a further left, heading northeast bound.
And pass is left.
Southbound.
Copy that.
Yeah. Still committed.
999 mode activated.
Following the road round now, no deviations as of yet.
You know when I said he couldn't drive? Yeah, that was also me.
Committed southwest bound.
Here they are.
Just
They're up
following
there.
the road all the way around. It was slowing down approximately 20 miles per hour.
I'm attached to you a second again.
Yeah, if him, do you want to take by me or are you happy with me?
Happy for you at the moment. I mean, I've flipped my vehicle, you haven't, so go for it.
You're still committed northwest bound and Marlow Road 5 and taking a left. Still heading southwest Lake Vinewood Drive.
We've got Indian 99 above, which is fine now, so we're pretty comfortable with what we're doing at the moment. The driving's quite okay, to be fair. He slowed himself down a bit, so there's not too much erratic at the moment. It's flipping great. Yeah, of course it is great.
Heading northwestbound Lake Vinewood Drive still.
Too light, you reckon? Could well be too light. Could well be too light, yeah. It is a big vehicle for it to flip that easily.
And taking the left dirt track. And merging back on westbound.
Maybe they've done it
Marlow
for the
Drive.
speed reason why. So it speeds up a little bit, I don't know.
And a further right now, heading northbound. Oh, my RTC.
Yeah, continuing welfare check.
You're fine.
Copy that. Continuing at Mount Vinewood Drive. Speeds are currently 9.8. And taking the right turn. He's had an RTC, had an RTC. He's now resetting.
Back towards me, do you want to put spikes on
No,
there?
he's now right, heading back towards Sandy. Another RTC with a vehicle, and he has spun out. Another RTC. And he is now reset towards you.
Put some spikes on the road.
Yeah, copy that. He's on his way to you now. He's on his way. Understood, no problem. Luckily, I missed them as well. We're still continuing. Good effort, though. Good effort. Still continuing now, doing a right onto Marlow Drive. Speeds are currently 9.0, coming around Marlow Drive. Traffic is light. Weather is clear and dry. Narrowly missing 2 oncoming vehicles, and we're continuing Marlow Drive. Speeds are 8.5. On the flip side, I can go off-ride. Craig, you're coming out of them all today. We're doing a right now, heading back towards Sandy on Tonga Drive.
Be advised, try to get additionals, but there is none available.
Copy that. I will ask for traffic TPAC
yeah,
soon.
Tried to get, but We're not allowed, are we?
Sorry, I meant traffic TPAC if they're if available to do so. Bending round, he has narrowly missed a oncoming vehicle. Tonka Drive still. Speeds are currently increasing.
Apologies to break your comms. That's what I was saying. There's no traffic available.
There's no traffic in the city to authorise TPAC.
None of. Well, armed can't contact. There's any traffic that can contact now.
Yep, copy that. No problem. Okay, he's just narrowly missed me and rammed into the side. He's continuing back southbound.
Reset back towards you.
Armed can't contact.
Try and get some spikes down if you can, no response.
Yeah, he's coming towards now, coming towards.
Spikes. What? Dodge them.
Unlucky. Continuing round to the right. Traffic it is smoking, the vehicle is smoking. Traffic arms should be able to hit if there's no traffic in the city. So I don't know where that's come out from. I'll have to clarify that. See if Wallace will know more. Continuing left southbound now, Great Ocean Highway. 107 to Wallace, you receiving?
Repeat last.
Can I have you on a CID secondary if possible?
Yeah, stand by, switching.
Radio check, Wallace.
What's up?
Still continuing southbound.
Wallace, what's the situation with arms not being able to make contact at all?
I believe it was regulations that were put out by Mr. what's his name, Marston.
So armed are not allowed to make any contact at any stage in the city anymore.
Well, going by the regulations that Mr. Marston put out, armed can't make contact. No, but I mean you're red level, so you can de facto that if you need to.
Yeah, no.
I've got no issue if that's what you need to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just more thinking that if there's no traffic in the city at all, then how are they meant to get successful stop? So we're just driving around the city all evening.
I've just been informed by Mr. Mint, if there's no traffic available at all, then you guys can self-authorize.
Copy that, no problem. Yeah, I'll get clarification with Marston so we know exactly what, but yeah, thank you for that, appreciate that. I just wanted to come to you.
Get ahead and get some spikes down again.
It needs revisiting to be truthful with you, sir.
Copy last?
Needs revisiting to be truthful with you, sir.
Yeah, that's understood, no worries, I'll speak to Marston, thank you.
Roger.
Okay. We're going right, sorry for the lack of communications there while I was on secondary. We are doing left now, Red Desert Drive, and he has had a minor RTC but continuing by the movie theatre, doing a right. Just confirm, is there any traffic on, do you know, Lee?
Not too sure, mate.
Right, copy that. Right, copy that, no problem. Just clarification on that at the moment. If there's no traffic available, then we can self-authorise for TPAC. But I'm going to readdress it with Marston just to confirm. I will try and get through to Brooks. He has flipped vehicle on a... and the vehicle is out, Okay, hands up, come out with your hands up. Come out with your hands up. Armed response, come out with your hands up, put your hands up. And face the vehicle. Face the vehicle. Okay, so you're going to be currently under arrest. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
Oh, whoa.
Hands up.
Down the vehicle.
Hands up now.
Yeah,
Turn around and face the vehicle.
Populous 3, left. Bound items able.
Taser.
Northbound.
That was silly. Now get your hands up.
Try and get on main radio, try and get support for this.
Still continuing northbound Elgin.
Taser.
Regard right.
How is he eating that?
Eastbound Los Santos. Up the street now. Northbound.
How is he eating that? No shot has he eaten that.
Vehicle is coming to a stop. Out on foot. Towards the park.
Robert, so you mobile?
Yeah, I'm currently chasing this other vehicle that decided to flee from us. He was tasered twice and jumped into a Mercedes heading up Pillbox at the moment.
He's potentially coming to pick his mate up then.
Yeah, he's on Del Prero at the moment. Lawrence, you receiving on radio?
Yeah, just 3 guys surrounded us, trying to tell us to get in the vehicle.
Right, copy that. Where's your location? Can I have India 99 over the top for that?
Yeah, right, sir. Where are you?
Last location was at the car.
Yeah,
all good.
Still there.
States we're all good.
Where are the guys?
Last seen near Meadow Park area. We did pull off from them. Let's get 0.
Yeah, Lawrence, where are the last people? Where are the guys that were trying to take you hostage?
Yeah, that vehicle's lost. We're going back.
Lawrence, is that you?
Yeah, I've got him.
Okay, where are the guys that were trying to take you hostage?
They're behind us, but there's a car that's he's got his pursuit. These cars.
In the rainbow colour van, whatever it is behind us.
There you go.
Right.
No weapons or anything, they're just trying to get us in the vehicle.
Right, okay.
Right, you piss off.
I'll go back for this other vehicle that's on the floor then.
Oh, sorry.
Did someone impound this vehicle that was flipped? Radio check. Did you impound? Oh my lord! Did you impound that vehicle?
Yeah.
Did you?
I impounded that vehicle. Yeah, I did.
Right. Okay. Was it this van here?
India 99. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Is India 99 still up on their car?
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna go. We need to go after this van then. We're not having people just try and take your hostage for no reason. If anyone's on this radio, I'm going back to PD main. I need some additionals.
Northbound on Elgin Ave. It's a black and coloured 2-door vehicle with a Betty's employee driving it. Continue northbound up towards Pillbox. We've set up 100.
Pull over to the side.
What's going on?
Shut up, rude boy.
Are you speaking to me, rude boy?
I'm speaking to you. Pull over.
I'm not going to drive nothing for you. Stand by.
Brooks, do you need additionals?
Heading westbound Spanish Ave.
Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah, up there, northbound Power Street now. Left towards Big Bank.
Be careful, it just got this painted.
Right, can I have you out of the vehicle to have a chat, please?
Eric, you can have some out now. Eric,
leaving vehicle. Southbound.
You telling me, officer?
Right, what's going on? Why are you trying to tell officers to get in the vehicles?
No. He was stranded in the middle of the road, so he said, "Come in and we'll give you a lift," and then he took it personally.
Just before the plaza.
Me not say we take him hostage. I don't have anything on me. You can check.
We were impounding the vehicle.
Yeah, but you had no vehicle in the middle of the road, man. That's health and safety.
Yeah, and then you started chasing us and tackled us to the ground.
Me not say that want me, you know, but my boy didn't mean
Me to think we just care about your
me not
safety,
officer,
you
this
know.
guy's a bit muddy. Let me speak to me once, please. Sanka speak the truth and the truth only.
So why were you trying to tackle us to the ground?
Me not say that want me. I can't remember recollection of that. Sunrise.
But it's just how we say hello, you know. It's a unique way of saying hello.
Trying to get us in the vehicle and then tackle us to the ground.
We said we give you a lift, and you get rude.
Why 3 years?
I mean, look at this fine team walking by.
It wasn't until you pulled the panic
telling
button
me,
when you started walking around.
Me not say I didn't touch you, my man.
It might not be new, but it was one of
Me
your
not have no
fault.
recollection of that.
We've got quite a large situation going on now. if officers aren't doing their duties, please allow them to do their duties, okay? If they're, I understand if you're trying to get people in the vehicle stuff like that, then it's taken in the wrong way. You will be arrested.
You better take 2 steps back.
No, my
For
friend.
attempted kidnapping of a police officer, that brings some hefty fines and jail time. Please just think about what you're doing.
When I just come to this country, I don't want to get arrested.
I appreciate that.
I thought he was. I know I was being an elephant sitting, you know. I thought he was stranded. Elephant safe in the middle of the road. For them a lift, then he gonna be defensive. We do apologize. Don't want any inconvenience.
Officer, is there anything else that's untoward? Let me come over here a sec.
Alright then.
Silly little pink-headed warrior.
So what they're actually trying to get you into the...
Try to go in the vehicle and says, so I'm going to walk over to PD and then just followed us all cases and tackled us. Well, one of them tackled us.
Right, okay. No weapons showed or anything like that?
Nothing like that, but
Okay, no worries. I'll just reiterate exactly that, then we'll get onto this other one.
Yeah,
I mean, I say me look normal, you know.
Obviously,
not normal.
Regardless of whether you're trying to help him or not, if you're then using physical force to bring an officer to the ground, that being classed as assault, and obviously the officer's going to bring his state 0. Him causing a state 0 will cause a lot of officers to stop what they're doing and attend the call. That's then allowing a lot of criminals on the streets that are being chased to get away. That brings heavy fine in itself.
Heading back.
So I want to make sure you guys are aware of the circumstances that you may cause, okay? By doing that, just let officers do their duty, and if you guys are seen to be doing that again and we have to call another state 0, you will be arrested, okay?
Me understand, but I need one more thing from you, officer.
Go on.
I need some cigarette.
Unfortunately, I don't smoke.
When I get a bit, what do you say to me, son?
Unfortunately, I don't smoke.
Minasanka free to go.
You are free to go. Please think about your actions.
I will do.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah, copy last.
Under the tunnel.
Say again?
State 2.
I am now.
We get you on main radio to assist with
Yeah, copy that. Jump on main radio. Can we just help with this chase, please, mate?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, you can't?
Novel's on the hard sector already on it.
Oh, is he? Right, okay, no worries. I'll go and have a look, and then we'll go from there.
I'm gonna go drop Lawrence back. I'll grab an inter out.
Sweet.
Come on, Lawrence.
107 State 2, what's the active?
The active inside off. Left side.
Hey, stop. Has attacked an officer. We'll take this pursuit to Ops 2 and get one more additional possibly.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to you now, State 2.
Thank you.
Radio check.
555.
Okay, where's the location you need me?
999 mode activated.
Torres Ave, Little Shoal area. Heading north eastbound, I want to say San Andreas Ave, passing red garage on right. Left, northbound. Northbound, Las Lagunas. Switching around to the left. We're just passing up the plaza.
You okay, buddy? Oh, I'm not nowhere near you, but I am apparently. You okay? Perfect. Are you needing any medical assistance?
Southbound, left again.
Okay, no worries. Sorry about that, buddy.
Rockford Drive. Shit. Right, heading back towards the Arcadius building.
I didn't touch him according to me, but I did apparently. Because he went flying. Right, where is he?
San Andreas Ave. Right, found Alto Street. Left, eastbound Vespucci.
Yeah, I can't get a high interceptor. It's only traffic that gets high interceptor that are trained. I have to stick to other vehicles, but to be fair, the Land Rover's done well. I need to. That was for off-roading stuff.
999 mode activated.
The guard reshift. Westbound officer lane to travel.
It's fairly nippy this, but as you say, it's very light. Another
right slip. Heading northbound Del Perro.
It is quite snappy when you come.
They're heavy RTC.
M3.
Going right slip, heading eastward bound now. On Del Perro.
Right, it's Del
Towards
Perro.
pillbox direction.
999 mode
Off slip and
activated.
under lower power. Vehicle has clear.
Sorry,
Check the reset.
updates from the ground. Driver's going to be IC1 male wearing a Benny's in the full black kind of hair.
Right, they're only up here.
84. Heading southbound, Altus 3, passing garage 1 on the right. Continuing.
Try and catch them
Benny's
up.
on left. Left.
Yep, they're coming towards us now.
Eastbound Innocence. Left into an alleyway. Possibly coming out on Forum. Heading left on Forum. Eastbound direction. Left again, south northbound. Passing Popeyes on the right.
I've attached you third.
Northbound to Robbery Ave. Passing through Legion. Still continue northbound. Taking left. Westbound San Andreas, left, south Legion.
Have it one, we are running parallels and spikes.
Still continuing southbound. Right. Westbound. Westbound Innocence. Continuing right to La Porta.
We'll take a second then.
Reset again, still continuing northbound La Porta.
Good pick.
Heading towards Red Garage. Committed on La Porta. Taking left lane, middle correct lanes of travel, left lane again.
Back onto Del Perro freeway.
Westbound on Del Perro.
Welcome in, thank you so much for all the follows. Sorry I can't get to everyone right now. I'm trying mid, you know what my driving's like at the moment, so if anyone has been saying any questions or anything like that and I haven't answered them, then please feel free to try and answer them back. I'm not ignoring no one. I do try and answer as many questions as I can in chat. Sometimes when I'm mid RP it's really hard to concentrate.
Taking the off slip. Going to be following around to quick, I believe.
That was close.
In the southbound direction.
We're gonna have a decamp.
Red garage, decamp.
We're at red garage.
Passenger decamp, he's wanting to pursue an officer. We're going to continue on the vehicle.
Armed officer, get your hands up. Armed officer.
At red garage.
Don't do
can't
it.
go over the wall at the moment. I'm watching the cars, but there's only 2 of us here, so I'm not.
Did we focus him? He's
Coming back in, he's coming back in. There's a car coming to him now.
The car's decamping, he's gone out the back of red garage now. And towards
Vehicle is heading eastbound San Andreas Ave under.
That was close.
Right.
I didn't want to tase him too soon. I was waiting for him to tackle. It'd been easier to tackle, you know.
It comes for a minute.
They are behind the alleyway at the ammunition at Legion. Going straight across, going through the behind.
999 mode activated.
Back towards ammunition, southbound Elgin. Passing strip club on left, still continuing.
Nate.
No, but are you still on this radio?
Impasse gonna have to drop Ivan off these tweets.
For that. Yeah, continuing east bound San Andreas Avenue. Beach just successful 120 and climbing 2 speed reaching 130. Right down on the right, heavy brake, accident to contact the brakes. And he's left, followed by an immediate right into the underground car park, Arcadius building. Drink through into Union, disregard, heavy brake.
Bastard. I'd have broke a lot earlier if you'd have said that.
Continue northbound Astrogonis, I've got medium to long eyes now. He's going to take a right onto Occupational Avenue.
Hey, welcome in. The Discord, yeah, the Discord is discord.gg/DeggyUK or United Gaming, depending on which one you want. The server is United Gaming.
He's around 120. Stand by for airtime, heavy brake.
Why am I driving with the red on? Very good question. It's normally because it doesn't have the option straight away, or it turns the option on straight away. Vehicle extras. There you go. It's just sometimes it.
West left into the car park.
Here we go. They're just here anyway.
Exiting left onto Vespucci Boulevard, and he's just disappeared. He's gone to an alleyway, apologies. We're behind the Legion Bank. Going to block, but he's failed. And he's exiting left and right.
I'll let you take over my right. He's going behind PD,
We are left onto Little Bighorn. Turn around. We're continuing now southbound on Little Bighorn. It's still where there was a recycling lorry trying to block the back of the Legion Bank. Southbound Little Bighorn now. Hurry to speed back in excess of 120, taking a right into Roland Steam Boulevard, speed to 100. 3 southbound, no deviation. And no deviation southbound. Heavy brake. He's right onto Dutch London Street, incorrect lane to travel. Westbound Dutch London towards the Maze Bank Arena. Speed still currently around 100. So on incorrect lanes, still on Dutch London northwest. In the second off, stand by. This is going to loop back around towards Davis Grove petrol station. Blocking lanes. Yeah, confirm. We're now on Davis Avenue eastbound towards Grove petrol. Taking the first left onto Oxford Street.
I've done that way too much.
Around 60 and climbing again.
There's been some good pursuits tonight, to be fair. The driving is questionable, as we know, but there's been some not bad driving, to be fair, chat. There's been some good pursuits.
Vehicles out.
All vehicles out.
Driver's ejected, yeah, driver's ejected.
Driver's,
You okay?
Alright. If you move, you'll be beanbags. Alright? So listen to the commands. Hands up. Hands up.
I'm not able to at the moment, bro.
Alright, face away from me then.
Okay, down.
Alright, so don't make any sudden movements into your pockets or anything like that, or you'll be on your ass. Do you understand?
Okay, bro, yeah.
I've just got to make it as blunt. Okay, I'll. Next time we do that, I'll get a baton out. And I'll start swinging.
I just can't allow myself to do wash now.
Alright, at this rate of time, mate, you're under arrest rating the better failure to stop dangerous driving. Do not have to say anything.
Only one in it. Oh yeah, he let the other one decamp, didn't he?
Yeah, he was. He picked up the guy originally who.
Right, makes sense.
I'll set you into section.
Oh, good chase. Well done.
Thank you very much. Set you into section 32 of the police and criminal.
Hey, Bell coming in with the 5 GGs. Let's go. Thank you. And Ian coming in with the heart me as well. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. 400 of you in TikTok still. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone with the follows. It is GG. It is GTA Roleplay, which is on PC. Right, let's head back onto Ops 2. Yeah, radio check. We're still chasing this other vehicle.
FM.
Location?
Gone right. Into the car park, right again.
999 mode activated.
No eyes here. Anyone got eyes? Might have rolled.
Have a look.
Vehicle that we're looking out for is a black BMW Estate. Looks like a 530D. Fully black. So.
That's not suspicious at all.
I'm gonna head down to Shoulders, they're probably looking for a pair.
If him.
I'm gonna try and check the plate.
I'm gonna have a check up here just in case it's hidden at the top.
There it is.
Oh.
Go north on LS.
I'm going to LS, I'll go and have a look.
Adam coming in with the 20 GGs as well. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys. Very kind of you. Smashing it in Twitch as well with 8 subs. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Adam coming in with another 20. Thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. Thank God. What are we all doing at the weekend?
Looks like you came off LS.
Thank you so much for all the follows as well. Appreciate you. Seabell, Jason as well. Just come in. OG Kaushi, how are we doing? Good to see ya. Welcome in.
Tuners, I'll go. Do you reckon he might have gone auto?
Official Jordan, how we doing? Good to see you. Active Dragon, hope you're well.
I'll go auto as well, and then we'll go Benny's.
Sorry to be a pain, just wondering where it is to play Xbox. If I had, yeah. So go onto my Discord, which is discord.gg/DeggyUK. There's a Costly Reese has posted one of his tiny RP servers in there, and if you join their Discord, it would probably tell you how to play. I don't know how to do Xbox, so he'll be able to help you on that one. Villa Spurs, massive game tomorrow. Yeah, massive. Villa obviously trying to get into Europe as well, fighting for that. They've done really well this year. Really well this year. So what is it with the stream tile? Did someone say CID? Ah, good point, actually. Yeah, I haven't changed it. So I normally go out with CID. I've been going out with CID lately. And today, I've just totally forgot to change my title back from CID. Just a complete overview. Grace is on, which is good. Noble Priestley, Tomlin. Yeah, 107 to Tomlin and Priestley.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. How are we getting on tonight?
Not too bad. Just took a gentleman down to the hospital. They've been struck by a vehicle, and we're just grabbing a bite to eat, and then we're probably going to head up to the Evangelical.
No worries. Have you managed to find any more location stuff yet?
Sorry, can you hold the button that you're radio in?
Oh, sorry, was it going in and out? Have you managed to find any more locations or intel regarding the few situations that we've been talking about the other day?
Not as far as I'm aware. I haven't really been on duty that much since... Wait, I wasn't even talking to you the other day.
We were on the roof sort of discussing the weed and the coke.
Oh yeah, I remember. This is the first time I've properly been on duty. I was compiling a document the last time I was on shift, trying to get an operation pushed through.
Copy that. I know he's now moved, did Hart get any closer on a raid that Tomlin said about the other day?
I am on radio, by the way. Thanks for talking about me, bud.
I was also...
What are you going on about?
I was addressing it to you as well, that's why I said Priestley or Tomlin. But you never replied.
I didn't actually hear you, to be fair. I do apologise. What was she saying about telling the address over there? I can't remember.
So,
I genuinely forgot.
Yeah, so obviously Hart, when we all sat together, I said about giving people different... is it easier if you're around and I'll come to you?
Yeah, I have given people different things, but because Hart's left, I've kind of assigned myself to the one he was assigned to, and then like everyone could be assigned, and then I've assigned other people.
Wasn't you assigned to the LC one?
Yeah, but because Priestley's going to take that one, and I'm going to deal with the Joyces, and then there's a few others that are dealing with other things. The mob's going to
Shorty coming in with the roses, and Dave's coming in with the 10 as well. GG's, thank you.
Juggle too, right?
How's about we just go and we sit down and we talk rather than doing this over radio?
Yeah, where are we?
We're at Pizza This. Leaving right now.
I'll meet you, PD.
999 mode activated.
Are you wanting all CID there or just you two?
I don't mind. Everyone can come if they want, just to get an idea of what CID's up to and what we can move further on.
Okay, I'll pop up.
I'll meet you 3rd floor. Sweet. Right, so what's going to happen now as well, because we're now, we've finished them,
Sorry, what station are we meeting at?
PD, normal sinners. Because we've obviously finished them chases, we're now going upstairs to speak to CID. CID, obviously, I oversee at the moment, and we want to discuss a little bit more about what cases are going on and stuff like that, so it shouldn't take us too long. But ideally, we need to kind of get a raid going or something. Hello, mate. How we doing?
How you doing? Oh, not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll just wait for the other hooligans.
Yeah, no.
Edgar Will, how are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Are you still in the police force? Deggy, do you know how to change the title of a clip? I can change the title of the clip once you've clipped it, but if you do clip something, there's 2 ways you can clip it. You'll see a little clip it button that you can push. Once you push that button, it will take you to another screen, and you can make the clip as long or as short as you want it, and you can change the title there. But once you've changed, or once you've done the title,
evening,
it's hard. Good evening, how we doing?
Hello, mate.
Shorty's coming in with another 10 roses. Let's go. And Amelia, how we doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. What server is United Gaming? United Gaming. Is that Hope running around, or?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Might be worth, just while we're talking, to head off duty, just so the others don't get added pressure. Welcome in, Hope. How we doing?
I'm good, thank you. I was just dealing with a thing at hospital, but I've managed to.
Oh, good. Just jump off duty for now, just so we don't annoy the others. Cool. So yeah, I thought I'd just catch up, find out what everything's going on right now, and what we've been up to tonight, really. Whoever wants to start the floor.
I'll start. I've probably been on duty about half an hour.
Yep. Adam coming in with a 45 lightning bolts as well. Let's go. Thank you.
I think it was.
Appreciate you all. What do we reckon? Are we going to hit that sub goal in Twitch as well?
I think it was Brooks. He had a suspect that had been stabbed. He needed some assistance.
Yep.
Helped him, took him to hospital. Dropped him off to get his vehicle, and as I came around the corner, a motorcycle struck my vehicle and knocked themselves out.
Yo, Adam coming in another 20. I'm bowing, teacher. Let's go.
Pretty bad.
Thank you, guys.
And he jumped on his bike to drive away, and then a second vehicle struck him. So I took him up to NHS, and then me and Frank went for
Well, when you're
food,
playing
and
NPCs, it
over
makes
here.
sense, doesn't it, TikToker?
That's pretty much been my last half hour on duty.
I've only been on duty about half an hour as well.
Sweet.
I think I'm probably the only one here that's probably been on a little bit longer.
No,
I mean, I've been off and on duty. Like, I had a bit of a meeting earlier on, so I needed to dip for that.
Yep.
Then I took a bit of time out, so I've only probably been on duty about 20 minutes as well, to be fair.
Cool, no worries. What have you been up to, Hope?
So I've been, I was on earlier, keeping an eye on the LVP9 compound.
Yep.
We found out where the new compound was.
Mhm.
I got some pictures and everything yesterday of that, of
Yep.
entrances and of who owns it and stuff like that. So I've been
Perfect.
watching that bit today. Helped in a pursuit earlier, then crashed into a petrol pump. But
Don't talk about that one, though.
skim over that part.
Yep.
Yeah. And at the minute, I've got an officer down at the hospital with my someone at the moment, where someone was driving, getting out. It wasn't. He was driving, but he wasn't drunk. But he's basically a guy that was in the back of his boot.
Yep.
At the moment, he's in critical condition at the hospital, and we don't know what's going to happen.
Okay. No problem. I know it's obviously last night, when we've got a little bit of a lack of officers on duty from armed or traffic, it makes obviously your guys a lot harder because you guys obviously feel a duty to obviously help.
Yeah,
and almost
we
feel like
kinda need to
response
step up
guys
like
because
response, yeah.
yeah, and it's sometimes can be annoying because if you guys want to go and do some activities, you almost find it really hard to do it because you're stuck making up numbers. So I fully obviously appreciate that side of things. What would be ideal in them type of situations where if we've got a couple of us on, just try and keep at least one or two just doing the CID stuff and allow the others to obviously fill in. If we don't have enough units on duty doing certain things and we can't get to everything, then just I'm unlucky. Obviously, I had a shop robbery a minute ago, which I was the only one that attended to in Clinton Avenue. No one else was available, so I just said, no worries, enjoy. I took the hostage and obviously let them go. We obviously have got an intake this weekend, and we've got 100 applications to go through over the next few weeks to bring on more people as well. So we should see a nice influx of people very soon, which is good. Just run through a couple of things just in case you hadn't obviously either seen it or were unsure on what it meant. Obviously with us with CID, when collecting evidence and stuff like that, obviously make sure you try and document it. If you have intelligence given to you for a location or whatever like that, then make sure that is documented and who sort of give it to you, whether you can provide some body cam of that or not. And then obviously, in order for us to prove that location is correct, we obviously need it to be used by people and to get it sort of evidence of that happening. So what I mean by that is obviously if you get told, oh, there's a man down on 6th Street, he will give you intelligence to a certain thing. That's great. Let's find out, let's document that from who's told you that, and let's go and prove that by people using it. We can then use that in court. Unfortunately, if we were just to walk up to this Jimmy or whoever his name is and speak to him, I'm not sure he's going to actually tell us what he's doing, is he? As much as he probably will tell us, ideally he won't. So we need to prove that the people are using that, and that's our evidence. That will stand up in court lovely. I presume you've all read the checklist for the raid?
Yeah, man.
Have you, Hope? Have you seen the checklist?
Yeah.
You have, perfect. So obviously, naturally, that's what we're looking to try and do. Which when we come out on duty every day, we get ourselves together, or whoever's on duty, and they say, right, Grace, I'm going to be going and doing this for the evening, so you know what I'm doing, and then you can do something else or whatever. And we want to try and, I know we're talking about all these different raids. We want to try and, but I would say, are we happy, confident to say by the end of the week, we want to try and set up a raid and execute a raid?
No.
You wouldn't be confident with that, no?
After the end of this week?
At the end, as in, no, I'm saying the end next, as in, by next Friday.
I don't think we're in a position to be raiding anybody by next Friday.
You've got one person. The thing is that you want one person on each.
Nick, I will. Thank you so much for the 100 bits.
That's not possible. You need to have multiple
Have a good
people
one,
focusing on
Dragon.
one thing at a time. Like the joists, they're big. Let's get multiple people focusing on them, and then maybe push for a raid. They've been actively seen with class 3s, and they've shot 3 of us with class 3s and put us in hospital.
Yep.
Okay. So we could probably, but we need to know where them guns are based.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's
it's all well and good to try and.
I've not really seen them active near the compound much that
Yep.
I've been around. So maybe I could jump on and give them a hand with the joists while they're a bit quiet. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on still, but maybe I can give them a hand
Yep.
with the joists sort of thing, because I've not really seen.
Correct. This is not when we turn around and say everyone's got their own role to do. Essentially you split up all the different gangs, all the different things to the different officers, so they have their own thing to work on. But it's not the case of Hope, you're working on LVP, so you cannot go and help Ben or Tomlin or whatever do another case. It might be the case that you come on duty that evening, and if there isn't much going on for you guys, or there isn't something that you need to get, you could turn around and go, Ben, right, what are you up to tonight? And Ben might turn and say, I want to find this location for how they get this certain thing. So you go and work with him for the night. Or if you have your objectives, obviously you've got your checklists that you need in order to successfully raid them. If we are close with a certain gang, let's just use LC as an example. Previously, we would have had loads of information. They were shooting all the time at us, etc. Tomlin said to me the other day that Joyce's were doing a lot of robberies lately, and we've got evidence of that. If we know we're fairly close on something, whoever's looking after the Joyce's could turn around to you guys on duty and say, right guys, I'm really close on this. I really want to find out the last piece of the puzzle or a couple of more pieces. Can I have a couple of people come and help and scout out certain areas and do that? Or you've got the other option of, as we were saying, we're trying to find weed, or we're trying to find coke or meth or whatever else is in the city. If we don't know where them locations are, we can be going and looking for them as well.
Yeah, but we have found weed. We just need to piece the puzzle of the little bit left to do.
Yes.
And not many people have been on duty. Like, we've lost maybe 3 people, 2 people this week, because they wanted to do something elsewhere, and then 2 people were bringing in intel. Hart was doing a lot. Smith was always doing stuff. It's and now we're down to again the 4, maybe 3 to 4 active again. Look, it's not. It's all well and good saying every week let's do a raid, but we ain't gonna build the evidence that quick, because gangs like the Joyce's, MS7, and LC, you got to think they're quite massive. Like,
they're big, but as you say, there's 4 people active at the moment, which is enough to for one person out of the 4 to be maybe undercover or going and speaking to the different random people in the city, just information collecting more than anything, just acting like a normal person and going and speaking to people and trying to gather this, and just asking questions to people if you can, as we did down on the pier the other day, or down on the beach. I literally just went in to grab a phone in undercover clothes, asked 3 questions, and I found out that the McDonald's are supplied their items by the mob, and they have to give them materials in replace, and they gave me quite a lot of information. That was just speaking to one person for a 2-minute conversation. Imagine how many other conversations you can have with people and find this information out. Scouting people and sitting on rooftops and stuff like that is one element of finding information. That is more movements and stuff like that. But what we're talking about, actual intelligence, the stuff like the locations, finding these locations and stuff like that, the only way that you're really going to prove that and find them information is actually speaking to people.
I think we're at the stage where, so I don't know much about meth. I know we've got information on coke. We get information and intel on weed. We get intel on objects and items that are needed to grow weed. And I actually was involved in a decamp the other night there, and when I checked the boot of the vehicle, they actually had all the items that we got intel on about growing weed. They had that in their vehicles. So we actually have samples of UV lights and plant pots and stuff like that in an evidence locker. I think though, going out and talking to people and getting information, we need to be able to back that up with something more solid. So I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I think like getting somebody's word and somebody telling you something isn't as strong as actually seeing it for yourself and watching it. So, like, we know that we know that there's a guy. We were told by Atomic, right? There's a guy up at this area. If you go up there and you ask to buy stuff off him, he'll sell you some things. So we went up, found the guy, and I said, "Listen, the guy that down at Atomic suggested come and speak to you." He's like, "Right, give me $2,000." Gave him $2,000. He's like, "Right, here you go, mate." So I was like, "Right, good." And then we don't know where to go from there. And then if we do find that information, I think what we need to do now is, my understanding, you need to actually grow weed to be able to buy better seeds or cultivate better plants. Apparently, I'm not willing to plant fucking marijuana and try and grow it. That's not something that we should be doing. So we now need to just actively watch locations to find the people that are using it, to try and find where they're growing it, to try and find where they're using the stuff. So the information that we've got has kind of led us to a point where it's now a case of we need to just sit down and scope things out.
So this
I think
is
as well.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I think as well, when we're talking about the Joyces, yes, the Joyces may be active, they might be robbing places, but to justify a raid, we need to see them actively using a certain location for crime. So we need to be able to follow them from a shop robbery back into their compound and see that, right, this is where they're actually potentially going and storing their stuff. I don't think we have anything like that just now.
So when I first spoke, obviously Frank will remember, about splitting the different jobs up within CID. You've got forensic, you've got detectives, you've got undercover. How many times have we arrested someone, whether in a gang or not, and interviewed them?
Quite frequently.
But we're not. But we're. Let's use yesterday for example.
No. Let's not move on to something else. Let's stay on this.
I'm about to say a gang member. It's literally something about a gang member, Priestley. Miss Bambi was arrested yesterday. She's a part of the Joyces. Why was we not told on radio? Look, we've got Bambi here. She's wearing so and so. She's part of the Joyces. We know she's a part of the Joyces.
That is the issue. If we're not there to arrest
No one's.
them, it's hard for us to know that they've got someone like that in custody because they're not telling us.
I think
if they come on the radio and tell us, it'd be good enough to go, okay, we'll go and speak to them.
But
I think other departments need to check MDTs and stuff before, once they've done the arrest, so they can see that there's a note to warn CID, because obviously we weren't aware that Bambi was in the cells, and obviously we could have literally got evidence and information from her like that, you know.
Okay, so I think we need a slight change in terms of the way that we operate within the city then, in terms of we need a structure of who's going to be doing what, in terms of you've got different ranks within CID, but with CID you want to have your detectives, your forensics, and you want your undercover team. You want to know each night or each time that people in the city what people are doing. It should be the case that you would have, let's just use Hope as an example. Hope, you're the detective for the night. You're staying in your normal clothes. You're staying in clothes with your vest on, everything like that, and you'll be in a presence around the city. If someone's arrested, it would be down to yourself to come and, if they need to, be interviewed and questioned. And you can obviously piece any questions together. What would happen is you come on duty, you go onto the main radio, and you let the commanders know and everyone on the scene, or everyone on the radio go, this is Officer Hope from CID, I'm the detective for the evening. If there's anyone that gets arrested and needs questioning, please let me know. And go from there. You would then have Priestley on the radio. Priestley would be on duty as well at the time. Priestley, higher rank, etc., or wanted to do more different things. Priestley, your night is go out there undercover and going to be incognito, speaking to people, finding out different information that you need to know. And Grace, you might be the same with Hope, going around and doing the detective work. If there's calls of needing people for forensic, then obviously you can go to check that. If they're then arrested, or there's anyone that's been arrested, then you can obviously go down and interview them if required. You are then feeding information back to Priestley and Tomlin if Tomlin's with him, and you're asking him, right, we've just found this information out from them, and then Priestley will take it away and go and do that undercover side of things. If you're making the police aware that you're available to do interviews and stuff like that, and if we start drilling it in, it'd be a bit the same as the DNA situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, Robert, I'm gonna think like so. Bambi was arrested, was issued a hunting license earlier.
Yep.
Right. However, there's a note on there that says, "Please get DNA on next encounter." However, the DNA hasn't been taken, but her hunting license has been issued. There's also no photos on there, and I'm sure for hunting license to be issued, you need fingerprint and photographs.
And DNA. And I've done that. And every time I've done a hunting license, I go, look, right, I need you to come down to the custody suite. That's where our photo thing is, and I need to take a few things from you.
It's the same with that MDT. That's same with that MDT. John Swift has put an X in the incident details. He could have put a little bit of detail in there, say, "I'll issue the hunting license," so on and so forth. But I would like to know why no photos and DNA and stuff's been taken, because that should be done on the hunting license issue.
Right. So John Swift has issued a hunting license, but is not.
Yeah, but issued a hunting license to someone that's actively been arrested for guns, which
I was just thinking that.
Well, there's a note on there that says get DNA, so I don't understand.
To be fair,
the note says get DNA on next arrest. Issuing a hunting license.
But I thought for DNA, for a hunting license to be issued, DNA and fingerprints and photos had to be taken. That's what I heard.
When I was in armed, there's a document that you have to get photos, make sure the photos are up to date, and make sure there's fingerprints and DNA taken. That's in the actual the hunting license thing, that armed get. So that's something we can pass to armed and say that if anyone comes in, because I believe who can only do hunting licenses armed, isn't it?
It's armed.
I've done them as well in the past with authorization from armed.
Yeah.
It's only armed that should be issuing them.
Yeah.
If you get authorization, they're alright with it.
But I think we need to put in, make people aware that obviously if they're doing a hunting license, they need to obviously get the correct stuff, so we can obviously then work on that. Do you know what I mean? Instead of just issuing a hunting license.
Yeah, I'm just filling in these, having a look at these MDTs because they're not very good. Yeah, DNA should be taken straight away from this, regardless. Well, I mean, like if we're doing a job properly, DNA should have been taken on the first arrest, let alone the last one. But yeah, as I say, obviously with regards to when there's lack of officers in the city, it's hard for you guys to not be response officers because you feel you obviously need to help them out. But when we are available and doing our CID stuff, trying to utilize our time and working out who's doing what to gather intelligence. Obviously, we've known LC for 4 or 5 months, where they've shot at us multiple times in the past. We know that obviously the mob, we've turned up there a few times to some shots fired previously and stuff like that. All the biggest one is LC, obviously, as we know at the moment. LC were the biggest gang. They've quietened down a little bit for now, but they were the biggest gang that were causing us problems every day. But that 4 or 5 months down the line, we haven't raided them. So we need to start just picking up our evidence and trying to work out what we're doing and how can we get the evidence converted to success.
Oh, well, we can go and get taken hostage again if you want, and put in their garage, because that probably should have happened when 4 of us got taken hostage and stuck in a garage for the best part of an hour of our lives.
Yeah.
A warrant and a search should have happened. A mini raid should have happened then, because they were actively shooting at us from a roof, and they have guns. But
the whole point was that obviously I know you when we initially attacked that place, obviously you were unhappy because we were causing or we were ruining a lot of evidence that you were collecting.
Yeah, but that's what armed do. Like armed on a daily basis, ruin stuff for us.
Mhm.
Like,
But that was 2 months ago, Frank.
Yeah, hold on. We can't blame armed. I think
but-
hold on. I think we as CID dropped the ball on that one. So I put a proposal in today to raid LC. That proposal was declined. We were given a deadline to get evidence up to scratch. So I formally withdrew the proposal because I don't believe that the evidence that we've collated on LC just now is enough for us to justify a raid. We would be pushing to try and raid LC just now, which is why I've withdrawn the application formally. We need to reassess our approach with it. And I think I've learned a lot about how we should be going about things.
Yo,
shouldn't it have been both of
coming in
you
with
though?
the lovely
Nobody's
cheese
talking.
tax.
Carry on.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I think
thanks
just
for all
now
the bits,
what we
guys.
should be doing is
Evening, how we doing, Has?
we should start a raid plan.
Now you don't
for
need a
anybody
CID
that we're
approval for hunting
scoping out.
license,
So
but
for example,
you need to get their
LVP9,
DNA.
or if we start working on the Joyces and start gathering evidence, we start the raid plan from the beginning, and we link the evidence to the raid plan. We find secure evidence that justifies this is what they're doing. Here's evidence to show that they're performing crime at this location. This is where this location is. All that kind of stuff. When we've gathered enough evidence, our raid plan is already complete. So rather than wait until we've gathered evidence and then starting a raid plan and then taking 5-7 days to formally draw up a raid plan, we have one already in process that's linking directly to our hard evidence, which makes life easier for us. I think as well, I don't think it should just be the top that are doing the raid plans. I think whoever's heading up the case should be heading up the raid plan.
Yeah.
So then when push comes to shove and we say we need to hit the button on the raid, how close are we? We say, well, there's this one piece of evidence that we need. The raid plan will be done once we've got this one piece of evidence, or we need a couple extra things to show that they're definitely doing this at this location. And then we can focus things on there.
I put the checklist out in place. You know what you should be gathering in order for it to obviously come to a raid. Whether a template needs to be put out so you can put the stuff in, but what it seems like is that the emails system with all of the different subsections and stuff like that, with all the intelligence stuff like that, almost just needs one big bomb going in there and just wiping the whole thing. Because
yeah, but that's intel. Like, it's nice for you to say that let's go and clear it all, essentially, but then there's no point of us restarting everywhere. It can be restarted.
Correct.
But we can still add on to the stuff we originally got. Same with the Joyces. We've got stuff that we got on them. Let's, instead of wiping it all.
But Frank, what I'm saying is that we've been gathering intelligence on LC for 4 or 5 months. If there isn't enough intelligence in that channel already now, then, and obviously Breezy just said there isn't because he's just gone to go for a raid and the evidence is 2, then what is in that channel?
What are we actually missing for LC to be able to do a raid? What part are we missing that needs to be gathered?
Thank you so much for another 25 cheeses. Let's go.
Properly pushed an LC raid 4 or 5 weeks ago, we would have been okay. I think we've dropped the ball a little bit on it. I think we've taken too long to process the evidence that we've got just now. And I think if it went to court, a lawyer would just say, yeah, that was 2 months ago. My clients have changed. They're different men now. You've no justification to have gone into their property because they've changed their ways. Look, you don't have any evidence for the past month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
So they haven't been doing any crime, so why did you raid them?
I think, as I just said with regards to a wipe or whatever, Breezy said it right. We missed the ball back in the day when it was very hot and active. Now must have been quite a large storm or something like that that's caused everyone to think twice about what they're doing. Since that little hiccup, we haven't seen the gangs that we were going to be heavy on do half the crime that they used to. So as you say, with the type of raid, whether it is the case of since the storm or whatever you want to call it, everything prior to that almost goes out the window. Because we know their location, stuff like that, that's fine. But in terms of hard evidence, I want to raid this property. I'm taking them to court, and at court I'm telling them this is the reason why we don't have that at the moment. That's the biggest thing, because I want to make sure, I reiterate, every time we go and raid somewhere, I expect us to be following up with a court case and taking them to court and getting a hefty fine out of them and a hefty sentence. We should be able to turn up and go, I turned up at their house because I had witnessed them do this, 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 and this, and I know that they've got X, Y, and Z in their property, and I'm taking it off of them to prevent them doing any further crime.
Here's the pictures.
Here's the pictures.
The video evidence.
Here's the conversations I've had with the relative people, and you hand it over. The courtroom then goes, okay, yep, you've done your homework, fantastic. We sentence them to life in prison and a £500,000 fine or whatever. But right now, we can't turn around and say, I'm taking LC to court because they shot at us 3 months ago with all these guns, and they were doing it regularly on a daily basis. And then the court goes, okay, so what have they done for the last 2 months? We haven't caught them doing anything. Oh, so how do you know they've still got them guns? This is where we're turning around, and we've just started changing our ways in terms of the MDT. When we create an MDT and it's a shop robbery, there's been about 25 shop robberies tonight, and we know there's the groups that do it all together. They may go do one after another after another. If I go and catch Jimmy Smith doing this shop robbery, I then catch his mate doing it as well and his other mate. There's 3 people that have been caught doing this shop robbery. They then go and do another shop robbery tomorrow with the same people, and then another shop robbery 3 weeks later. We then take him to court and say, well, no, I don't do shop robberies with such and such. Oh, hang on a minute. Going back through your cases previously, you work with this guy constantly, so you can go and gather intelligence on him as well. Potentially, you could raid Mr. Bob Smith because, as well as Jimmy Smith, because Bob Smith is constantly doing things with him. So how do you know he's not storing the goods at his house? So you link all of them back together. That's where the MDT is crucial, where you link them all in the same, because you can build patterns.
I don't think we'd be able to push that as well. Like, I get what you're saying, and to an extent I agree, but I think we need to see Mr. Bob Smith robbing a shop and going back to a property after it, or staking out that property and seeing him coming and going from it constantly, and in between robberies or in the same vehicle going to that place. I think just the fact that he's robbing a shop, if we go to a judge and say, this guy's robbed 6 shops, so I want to raid his house or raid his warehouse, the judge is going to go, why? He's just robbed a shop. Like, you've nothing to show that that warehouse has anything to do with it. So we need to have hard evidence for the location as well to show that crime has been happened, or that is their base of operations for them to commit crime. I think we need to get evidence of that as well before we can start pushing for a raid on places.
Yes, and also no. Section 18 will cover if you've arrested him from these type of crimes and he's constantly committing them, and you've got evidence of that with the backup, that will cover you. Or, if he's constantly committing the same sort of crimes, you'll be able to pick up the evidence from that, and the court will then be able to agree that if he's constantly committing these, he must be gathering links from somewhere, etc. There's lots of ways of doing that, but I'm just using that as an example with gang members and stuff like that being linked together.
Does Section 18 not allow us to gain entry to a property after arrest at that location, though?
No, you
can
can
arrest somebody up in Polito and then Section 18 their house in
You can.
Grove Street.
Section 18 will cover their searching the property after arrest.
Is anyone talking, or have I gone quiet?
No.
I thought my ears had
No. I think Priestley's just checking that, but
Yeah, I just thought it was if they're at a location, we can section 18 it. If it's not,
no,
it's
that
not.
would be section 19. Powers to seize potentially.
Let me just look at the
What the hell?
latest 999. Cody Porter. Hello, this is Miss Smith. She's just thrown herself under the bus. I'm sorry.
I'm off duty
Hello,
at the
this-
moment, so I can't see it.
No,
it basically reads,
nah.
"Hello, this is Miss Smith from Serco Serve, letting you know that we are installing a new alarm system on CCTV at Mr. Abdul's shop. Feel free to pop by to confirm, and we can provide you with a confirmation letter. We did inform Mr. Abdul that there was a chance of the alarm tripping while installing. Thanks. Bear in mind that's just come from Cody Porter, and she said her name is Miss Smith."
Yep. Fucked it. Do an anonymous one. What a dick.
Put that on.
I mean, that there is them just trying to let us know that they're doing their job. I don't mind people that do that, to be fair. If people are there are installing stuff and going about it and giving us different scenarios, then
yeah,
I don't mind that.
I'm not moaning about it. It's more the fact is
I
she's
didn't know
thrown
if you were
herself under
saying
the
that,
bus.
I didn't know if you were turning around saying that she's committing crime.
Just more that she's trying. Obviously, I know she's trying to do stuff, but it's more that she's put hi, I'm Miss Smith, but the name on the 999 call is Cody Porter. So, doesn't make sense, right?
Might be one for you guys to go and investigate then.
I'm gonna fly out, to be fair. I'm actually tired.
I'll go and check it out in a minute.
So, just want to obviously finish up then with regards to what we're doing each evening. We're coming on and stuff like that. Essentially just having targets. We need to set, Frank Priestley, if you can, set targets each week. If you're obviously, we've got everyone split between they've got their own little bits they're doing. But if you get together with everyone and understand how far they've gone, just like I've done tonight, for instance. Oh, what have you been up to tonight, or whatever? How far have you got? You've obviously tried to implement a raid on a gang, and there's not enough intelligence there. Go around and speak to your team and find out what they're working on, what they're doing, and who is more advanced than the other person in terms of getting a successful victory out of something, and try and manage the team to work on that instead. Like if you know that Hope's got a lot of evidence and she just needs a few more pieces of the puzzle to do certain things, tell Ben or say, right, okay, I'll give you a little target to see if you can get that completed by next Wednesday or whatever, and say I'll get someone else to come and help. And just targets, try and set targets of you want to complete X amount of warrants this week, and you want to complete X amount of investigation. You want to find the whole of coke this week or next week or whatever, and just set people little targets to do rather than just coming on duty and then defaulting into a response officer. You guys are CID. We are bringing more people on. You won't have to do response, and you shouldn't have to. You should be out there doing the CID work. But with that comes, as you say, there's 4 months or 5 months since I've been here, and we've still not got evidence on certain things. So are we missing it? Are we just not going back? Are we missing a link, or are we unsure on what evidence we need to get? Happy to answer any of them questions, but let's just start setting some targets and initiatives for people to be on.
Yeah,
Sound good?
100% agree.
Yeah, well,
I think as well for our case files, we need to justify some of the stuff that we're putting in as well. So, and I'm not trying to single you out.
Yo,
here,
Ems, how we doing?
But
how we doing?
That LVP 9 location, brilliant that we've got it, but we need to kind of justify how we got it, where the intel came from.
This is CID board game stuff, TikTok. So it's not necessarily just chatting away. This is all part of it.
Information from Hart. He gave me that information. That's going to be the issue. I'm out to see if we can get hold of Hart and see where he got that actual information from, because he was the one that told me where they were.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I mean, we've all got set things to do. I believe you're taking over LC, ain't you, Priestley, to get that rolling again. Hart's left, so I'll sort the joists out. Ben's got. I can't remember what I said, Ben. And Hope's got LVP9.
I've got.
And then all of CID have got the mob, but the mob have been actively doing. No, I think is it the mob?
I've got MS7.
The mob have been actively doing Evangelicos, so we have that.
Try and actively make yourself known with the PD and take interviews from the cells and try and interrogate people as well. Obviously, we're lucky at the moment that we're not being pressurized by lawyers being in here, but one day they may just drop on us and we'll be interviewing all the time. So it's good practice now to try. I know a lot of people do no comment or whatever like that, but you may actually get some stuff out of people for a little bit of a privilege. You may be able to offer them something and they give you something in exchange.
We tried to interview, was it you, Prissy, that was in the cells? But we tried to interview 2 LC members the other day.
If nothing's come up, if you refresh the screen,
and the guy was knowing up.
It may actually then tell you can share it. But if you have, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. That's very kind of you.
A couple minutes of your time. No, I don't want to be interviewed. And then
applications closed in the morning.
We're not going to force it on people to go look. Right? He's a part of a gang where he's not going to sit there and talk us to CID, is he? Like, let's think about it. Big gangs like that ain't going to talk, right? Like the little gangs will talk, and people that work with the little gangs, like their runners, whatever you want to call them, they'll come and snitch on them eventually. So
people do stuff for
we have that
for rewards. I've had it many times in my career. People do things that you wouldn't expect for rewards, stuff like that. But if you don't ask, you don't get. As simple as that.
Could you not, like, if maybe there is like a runner, that sort of runner thing, and you find them, but you could maybe get them to gather intel for you as well, because if they're part of it, you could get them to maybe come to you every now and again and go, oh, we found out this. Obviously, try and do it discreetly, so obviously no one catches on what's going on, sort of thing as well.
We have budgets for informants and stuff like that. You guys, Hart had one. Salkin had one, which obviously gave us intelligence, stuff like that. If you know people that are willing to give up certain things for their rewards or stuff like that, then a lot of people money are motivated in here. If we can secure things like that, speaking to people, or getting trust out of them, stuff like that in exchange for things. I'm not talking around and going and saying, right, go give them a load of drugs to get certain things out of them, but
how much is in the budget?
There is around $3 million.
Oh.
All right, so can we use all of that for informants then? Yeah.
Not all for informants, but it depends.
What's our budget? What's our budget? What would you set us for informants? What would you set a budget for?
I would all base it dependent on what you're getting out of them. You need to ultimately decide how much value that information is. And you can base that off the thing. Like, for instance, guns at the time when we knew some guns were costing £80,000 to buy from criminals, stuff like that. If we are going to arrest someone and sentence them for 12,000 or whatever fine it's going to be, if someone gives you some intelligence that you can work on as a lead, that's going to bring back a fine worth 20,000 or 10,000, 15,000, and a gun that's maybe worth 50,000 to 80,000. You're talking a good couple of £1,000s to get this information if it's successful, and if it continues, then you just keep upping it from there, depending on what information they're giving you. If they're giving you a whole heap of shit, and it comes back successful, someone could be walking away with a nice little pretty penny. But like you say, it's hard for me to turn around and say, right, give that guy 50 grand for telling you where the gun location is or whatever. because it depends how much money that you're going to equate from that. But as we're talking about, when I ask what weed process is, you guys would be able to come back and say, right, in order to sell weed seeds are going to cost X amount. To harvest them and to get them ready, it's going to cost X amount, and to sell them, it's going to cost you 700 quid. So in order to get a £700, the outlay is £500, so the profit is £200. So you'll then start to know how much certain things are. If I've got 20 rolls on me, how much is that? Does anyone know?
I don't. No, that's what an informant would be for, though. But do you want us to? Like, I don't feel comfortable doing this, but I don't fancy going to grow weed, right? So can we not get someone to do it? Hope, you're new. Do you mind growing weed for us?
No.
No, but like, in all honesty, right, Roberts, like, are we gonna, as CID officers, go and grow weed? Right, sorry.
You don't necessarily need to grow. I did when I was head of CID. I just had a couple of plants at the back that was growing, so I could understand the process and going. Because although the informants told me certain things, I wanted to obviously prove it and take photos, so that each time I attended a grow, I was able to look at the pictures and refer to them and know what size they were and how long they would be until they obviously harvest.
Is that potentially something we could do? Is maybe have a room in PD that's locked for CID, where we could put maybe the plants that we can grow, maybe in that room that's only CID can access. That
won't stand up in court.
If
we start growing weed and go to a judge, well, we took these seeds, we planted them, we grew them, the judge would just laugh us out of court.
Correct. Now, the situation is, though, it's confirming it through criminals as well, though, isn't it? You go and find this stuff. You could turn around and say, we watched this grow, that we found. It was very early days. We took pictures of it every day. On the third day, when we come back to take pictures, we found 4 people ripping it up and harvesting it or whatever. That is good intelligence because you've got photos to back it up and you've got everything to go. If you're taking pictures of plants throughout the days, then you will roughly know how big, etc. You are also with the informants or stuff like that, you want to know this information, don't you? You want to be able to take or arrest someone, and if they've got 30 notes on them or 30 rolls, you want to know how much that roughly is. Because if a shop, for instance, if they rob a shop, they may get, 15 rolls, let's say an example. Having 30 rolls on them with lots of shops around, they've just robbed a shop, the likelihood of them robbing the previous shop is some intelligence for you to go on. It's not to obviously prove, because you can't prove that, you robbed the last shop because you've got double the amount of money that you should do or whatever. That's not what I'm going at. But what I'm going at is you having the basic understanding of what each item or that you find has and does as a relevance. Like, I found out the other day that the industrial fans are obviously good fans. They're really tall, but they also are used for the harvesting of weed.
Yeah, but the only way you can get an industrial fan is from LFB. So we were pulled into LFB the other day and asked, but I can't remember his name. He was quite rude, and he asked us to investigate where the fans were going, and we were like, "Pretty sure you were there, wasn't you?" For that, remember when he pulled us into the office?
That firefighter.
Yeah, when
yes, I'm going.
He was drunk.
Do you get paid in real life? Yes, I do.
Words, or he had taken something, and he was like, "I want you to investigate our fans." Like,
this is good, Frank, isn't it? Like,
of course, but
I'm talking about here industrial fans, right? There was a woman that had industrial fans on her, and I arrested, and I was like, "Fucking hell, you're right. Your pocket's big enough. You've got an industrial fan in your bloody pocket." And to me, it's just a fan, but to you guys who actually sit there and work on intelligence and evidence, if you can then start finding out why she's got a fucking industrial fan in her pocket, you then can link potentially. You're not going to turn around and say, okay, you sell drugs, or sorry, you grow drugs because you're going to ask your fan. But what you are going to do is make a note on a system that she has the items that could potentially be towards that, and you go and do some more intelligence. If she's then caught later on with a shovel on her, or some wheat fertilizer or something like that, and another indication that she may be drug selling. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah, but she might also be just be grown.
she may be. However, the next time you catch her, if you were to catch her with the cultivation of drugs or around the drugs, you've then got...
Hey Ben, leave it.
You've got then the last 3 times that she was caught with items linking to the cultivation. So when you go to court after catching her...
cultivation of plants. Like, there's nothing... Like, if we took her to court and said, she had a shovel and fertilizer in her pocket, therefore, she's a drug dealer.
No, what you didn't get the gist of what I just said then. The last time that she was arrested, if she was caught with... if she was caught at a drug selling, or she had drugs on her when she was caught... On the last time, if you've had multiple occasions where she's been caught with items that could potentially link her to cultivation or whatever, you've got harder evidence.
Yeah, but what? But can we link that though? Because some people go, "Well, I've changed. I've got a job. I'm a gardener." You know, people go with it. Like, we can't just go, "All right, you're selling." You know, assume that she's doing drugs again. Like,
What you could do is you've got that industrial fan, you can ask her where did you get this from, who you bought it off, or where did it come from. That may be where you might be able to get an informant of.
We can link
where
that.
she's yeah.
But you've also just turned around
Trojan
and said the
7
only
on
place...
CID frequency. They're having a meeting currently with Mr. Robert Stemba.
We can link that though to, we know industrial fans come from LFB.
Okay, so there's a good link there. Why are LFB giving out fans?
Obviously, well, who's selling them from LFB?
That's another investigation.
Potentially, what you could do then, you can always speak to what is it, Jody, that's head of
yeah,
LFB?
Jody,
Potentially make a meeting with. Yeah, you could potentially make a meeting with Jody and go, we've had some intel that there's these industrial fans.
I'm not winning this battle, no, not at the moment.
You guys.
I feel like
Are
I'm
you
making
aware of
sense
anyone
though.
giving fans out or selling fans or anything, and that may be something then that Jody can look into for you and get back to you and go, okay, I found out this, and this, and that's potentially something we can then go, okay, we'll speak to that person, sort of thing.
So if I've been told by multiple sources that industrial fans can be used for the cultivation of drugs, and you've turned around and said the only place you get industrial fans from that we know of is LFB, there's one link that we can do for an investigation on the whereabouts of LFB. Who is in LFB? Where are the fans going? Who's taken the fans? Is there potential of a dodgy firemen or whatever that are giving out stuff? Are they giving them out as a business sideline, or are they doing it for special perks and certain things? All of this little like intel pickup that we do is going to link back to bigger things, and it's a big puzzle piece that we're trying to find. If we arrest this one woman with said items on her, we're not turning around and saying you're cultivating, you're a drug dealer, you're etc. However, we are trying to paint this picture of this person. So then the next time they get arrested, if they get arrested with another type of item that could be linking them back to certain things, that's another little puzzle piece. And overall, all these puzzle pieces will then eventually add up. The same situation with what I'm turning around to you and saying with the MDT creation. If you create an MDT after a shop robbery or whatever, and John Smith and Bobby Smith have been together for 5 or 6 shop robberies together and been arrested, you can then start to paint a picture that them two may be friends or associates in some sort of organisation or just a friendship group that like going around and robbing stuff. Eventually, when you come to go into court or to have some more evidence, all of this is linking up and all the puzzle pieces start bringing back. This is what I'm talking about with regards to the different gangs as well. LC, for instance, if you know every single member in LC and they are caught doing certain things? What have they been caught with? Who were they caught with? And can you link them back to bigger things?
Hello, friends. Sorry to
evening.
interrupt.
No problem.
Agile Wallace, Trojan 7 here. I'm going to interrupt here ever so slightly to just touch on some points that I feel like Mr. Roberts is trying to make here. So, pattern recognition. Pattern recognition is an important point in CID. Frank, you know that from when you and I used to work together in
I'm back.
in
What
CID. So, when we're talking about, let's use the industrial fans as an example here, okay? If we have one instance of a female being caught with industrial fans, and she's only been arrested once before for drug cultivation, I think that that boils down to probable cause versus reasonable suspicion. Now, that's not something that typically is used in UK law, but from an American perspective, probable cause basically means that you have solidified evidence to pursue a charge for what you're trying to pursue there. And from a CID investigative perspective, reasonable suspicion means that you have word of mouth, but you still need to prove. So an industrial fan on somebody's person, in my perspective, is reasonable suspicion. So while it's not immediately arrestable, it is something worth putting on your radar and thinking, it's worth watching this person for a couple weeks, see what they do, see where they go. Are there any patterns? Now, where I'm getting to with this is the pattern that I would notice with somebody with industrial fans potentially could be, do they visit the same warehouse multiple times a week? Yes, they do. Okay, let's watch that postal. Let's watch that warehouse. Okay, they're hitting that about 4 or 5 times a week. They were in the same outfit. They look like they could, they've got fertilizer on them. They've got a couple of things. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that warehouse. Now, looking at that warehouse, you may see plants growing inside a warehouse. Now, that will give you more reasonable suspicion. Now, the individual that you've seen entering that warehouse in the same clothes with fertilizer on them from a previous arrest, with industrial fans from another different separate arrest, that gives you probable cause. If you arrest them and catch them with seeds, you can potentially raid that building. So what you're trying to do is take 4 to 5 different things from separate scenarios and piece them together, and you're hitting the building. Now, an industrial fan on its own is not going to give you a case, but an industrial fan on arrest A, seeds on arrest B, fertilizer on arrest C is going to give you more of a case. If that makes any sense, I believe that's what Mr. Roberts is trying to hit, is not necessarily one arrest in particular. You're not going to hit a fan and go boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's get out there. Let's raid everything they have. But 4 to 5 arrests,
how we doing? Good to see you.
Or 4 to 5 conversations or investigations, you're going to have 5 pieces of evidence that create one whole beautiful painting made with beautiful oil paintings. They're going to give you that full picture that you're going to hit, and you're going to know exactly what you're doing. If that makes sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what I'm trying to hit from my perspective is just keep making your arrests. Don't be afraid to use question warrants. If you put a warrant out, it doesn't have to be for arrest. You can put a warrant out to question somebody. You can get them into a room, ask them a few things. How does this work?
What's
How
the
does
purpose of the
that
meeting?
work?
It's CID, all in one room, and we're trying to improve
this.
CID.
We know this. We know that. Can you give us any
That's the
more
main reason
information?
of the
If
the
they
meeting.
don't want to speak, your fund is there. I believe from my time in Red Command, there was a conversation about a fund for information. Push that as much as you can. You guys have that ability to. I'm sure Mr. Roberts here will back you, and from a firearms perspective, I will back you. But don't be afraid to utilize those things to build that full picture. And if you need me to jump in plain clothes with you and put a pistol on my hip and come out with you just for your safety, then please let me know, and I'm happy to do so and happy to give you guys the backup.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for clearing it up. I know I go around the houses quite a bit without the point. But yeah, that's essentially what it is.
We do. We go around houses as well.
But yeah, that's essentially. I don't want to take any more of your time up, guys, because obviously we've listened and we've spoke for quite a while now, and it's good. Hopefully, you guys have felt that was really helpful, and we'll continue again next week when I'm back in on Monday for anything else. I'll be back on the emails all weekend as well. If there's anything that you guys want me to clear up that we've just spoken about any easier in the email system, I'll be more than happy to do so. Just try and set some targets each week for the guys, please. And obviously stick together and work out, okay, if Hope's more advanced on her case, throw a few people over, get her helped, and get it up and running and stuff like that. Is there anything else you would like to ask me before?
I have nothing to ask.
Tomlin,
can I keep you guys when Mr. Roberts is done with you? Can I keep you? Is that okay?
Yeah, can I chat to you for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Actually, I might as well just do it here. I don't really care.
Do you need me to leave, Mr. Priestley, before you
you're
have?
fine. No, you're more than aware of the situation as well. I've been talking to Frank. I think at this point, I proposed to move Green to a different department because the trust level isn't there for CID. We've been informed by a member of LFB that Green had told him that he had left PD, which he hasn't. He's still in our employment. He's still on the system. Green threatened this gentleman with a knife, extorted money from him. Salkin, who is a detective in our department, phoned me or spoke to me saying that Green had been on the phone to him saying that he was going off to stab someone that owed him money. An NHS worker who was off duty also witnessed this altercation.
Yep.
It sounds like he is just actively performing criminal tasks now. Like he's just out there doing crime, threatening to kill people, holding people up with knives, extorting money from them.
Okay.
I think at this point we just
get rid of him.
The thing is, though, the other day, someone said to myself that they had spoke to Green, and Green said basically he doesn't have a job in PD anymore, and he's just out to kill people.
Oh, we're game gone then.
Well, what I'll do for now, I'll terminate his contract on the system, pending him coming in and obviously finalising it. You've obviously wrote up that letter. We'll get it finalised. We'll speak to him directly. Obviously, you've got multiple accounts of this now, so I'll be more than happy to fire over an email to Reg 15 and P45 him.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that's the best way now. Like, I mean, there was a lack of trust, so we were still going to have him in PD, but in a less secretive role, like access to less information.
Welcome in, Gamitus. Hope you're well.
Policeman.
Thank you very much.
But given like the reports that we're getting and the statements we're getting from other emergency workers, he's literally just turned to a life of crime by the sounds of things.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's been a while, but it's only me and Hacker now, obviously. So I've already authorized his termination anyway. I've spoken to Hacker regarding it, and yeah, we'll just get him gone.
Yeah,
for Red when?
I've got obviously a letter of concern that we've drafted up just about his activities and our proposed action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draft a letter of dismissal.
Perfect.
Roberts, Frank for Red when?
Don't even ask. Don't even say
Frank
that.
for
That's
what, sorry?
fucking.
Frank for
Don't
Red.
even say that, man. Like.
Frank's
I
head would
don't want
fucking
this,
explode.
I don't want the stress. Like, imagine being like Roberts, only being on 2 times a week. That's probably what I'd have to be like, man. Like,
I've got to try and get Frank doing CID before I get Frank doing red.
Oh shit!
He's come at me. I'll come at you.
Jesus Christ!
Right, I'm gonna go before I pull Frank's bun out.
Yeah, sorry. You take it easy. I'm gonna steal CID for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm literally about to get up and beanbag you and get myself suspended. For
I'll
that comment.
tase you. Fuck off. In fact, fuck Taser. I'll fucking non-mill you.
I will look forward to seeing you on Monday.
Neil Roberts.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
You take the cold steel on the back of your head, boy.
I'm going. See you Monday.
Take care, mate.
Take it easy, buddy. What day we on? Friday. I can't even jump over the desk.
Oh shit! I forgot all about that jumping thing.
Hello.
Right, chat. It's been good. I am up at early doors because I'm going up to Sunderland tomorrow. All the way to Sunderland for the game. Luton Town in the playoffs against Sunderland. So I'm going to head off. Set my alarm for 11 AM to pop on PD application. Love that, Has. Love that. Thank you so much for sitting and listening all night. We've been absolutely smashing it. I saw over 900 people in TikTok at one stage and over 110 people in Twitch. So thank you so much for everyone's support. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. We're going to go and raid someone in the city. And we'll be back live on Monday. It's my daughter's birthday on Sunday, so I'm down in Southampton for that. And then I'm also obviously away at Sunderland tomorrow, so I won't be in for that. Let's have a look. Let's go give Chloe a raid. Let's go give Chloe a raid. Chloe is currently Maybanks in there. Yeah, the schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Dougie. I'm working nights all weekend, unfortunately. Let's go show some love to Chloe. I'll be back live on Monday for some more fun and the action. We are now obviously one of 2 commissioners in the city. So yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you all Monday and see what we can get up to. Applications are closing tomorrow, so if you aren't in PD or haven't applied already, make sure you do apply. Finish tomorrow and they close then for another couple of months, so please make sure you do apply if you haven't already. And I'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Please go blow up Chloe's chat and spam all the emotes, drop all the follows, and I'll see you on Monday. Thank you guys. Have a good one.